All right, all right. You are going on. Come on,
Yeah,
soon now.
no, we're gonna. Good
Come
night,
on,
bro.
soon now.
Ah,
Jordan, good night.
hi,
Hello,
Jordan. Good night.
I know you pronounce it wrong. It's Jordan.
I said Jordan.
Sorry,
I said Jordan.
Jordan.
Ah, nice, nice.
Sorry.
Right, I apologize.
It's okay.
You see the big N at the end of the name? Come on, oh gosh.
Exactly.
Sorry, no. So where is Vic? He is
Vic
three.
always running late. You
Always,
know.
Just don't come up with him. Vic, where are you?
No idea where this man is. I trying to count how much doublers I have this week. I haven't watched my team since last week.
Why? You're not up to know the input Chelsea
3,
double or anything.
4, 5, 6,
They play
7,
now.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
You know
13,
they know. Okay. Now what's the deficit?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Good, it's 21, 21. I can bench who's this week or next week, but
But I was gonna do it anyway. I gonna take a minus one bit. So
I will watch Newcastle fixtures and decide which one's easier.
where's Vic? You will have to find
Chelsea. What Chelsea and Everton? Pressure away. Oh, where is Vic?
Vic like he's outlining.
Jordan, how you going?
I'm good, taking it day
Nice,
by
nice.
day. How are you?
Yeah, same really. My volume thing. Nothing much else to do besides take it day by day.
True.
You're right.
I wanna post the link on Twitter, but like if Vic not here,
Yeah,
give him a call. I'll give him a call.
he just shop, like he shop.
He's up. I would. Oh, Vic.
Good night, good night. Sorry for keeping all the waiting a whole 2 minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Vic boy, you can't.
It's 2 minutes because it's a double game week, boy.
Yeah, that's what I say.
So it's good. Very good. But at least you're here now.
Yeah,
Alright.
I reach.
So good night, everyone. Welcome
Good
to
night.
your VFPL show. This is game 28, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, you're
So
out
guys,
of it,
tonight, the usuals. You are on Dr. Renaro. And tonight we have a special guest. Tonight we have Jordan.
Hello.
So guys, should we let her go first to show her team?
Yeah, talk
To
about
tell us how our
it.
game it was?
You
Oh
go
my
through
god.
now. Or you want us to go first and you can see, you can just, the news
Yeah,
and thing?
I mean,
No,
we
it's
can go
okay.
first.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you go.
Okay. Right.
Alright.
You all seen it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I decided to free hit this week. Don't know why when I think about it now. But anyway, got 61 points there.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Much better than
When you
me.
see my bench, you'll a real upset. But anyway, Pope, yeah. Not even going to talk about him because I have a 10-point Foster on my bench. We just not skip him. Cancelo obviously with the 9 points. Walker Peters with the next 9 points. Me came off injured, I think. Honestly, anyway, we'll get to that. Sancho, yeah, he didn't start.
He's a troll, way. He's a troll.
Yeah, I only picked him because that's my Trini King, and I was like, Sancho, pick the Trini King. Didn't work out. Son with the 9 points. Coutinho, Bowen, Kane, surprised me there. Veghorst gave me Vex. Anyway, and Broya with his 2 points. Now my bench here, we have the Foster with the 10 points, as I say, but we also have Amati with the 8 points going on there.
Ooh, that's rough.
And I could have him here instead of me. But anyway,
You thought Amati was just your 3.8 man for your bench.
yeah, exactly.
Didn't we all?
It clearly didn't work out.
Vicky Belgium 2 ends.
No, I had him. I played him.
Oh, well, look at that.
No, but that's a good free hit, honestly. But how much would you have gotten without the free hit? Like, what was the swing,
I have no idea.
But
I-
you're gonna do better with the free hit for sure.
Not for sure, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, well, then it's a success, man.
I had
Yeah.
real men missing, so
Yeah, you see?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess whatever.
9-2. That's real good. Well done.
If it's
Decent
one
score.
thing, if it's one thing I will reach from that team is the Spurs double up. I do think
Yeah, buddy.
anybody like that I know had the balls to do a Spurs double up.
Big
Yeah, I
up
was
the
scared
key.
out of my mind.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Because I remember Quan and I were talking about it last week. We were making the Scout 11, and he's saying son, and I say Kane, and I was like, "I will put Kane, and then we could have just put both way. Work out for the best. Because you know how school is topsy turvy. I'll go
Yeah,
next
true.
then. Man. Let me share my screen. Big up the keel one time. My Arima King. So this week, unfortunately, I got 55 points, which is above average, but I did take a -8 hit. Very ill-advised -8 hit. I'll explain why after. So the here in goal, thank you Watford for offering absolutely nothing. Cancelo Laporte, that was the Scouts double up in the defense, and again comes through with a lot of bonus points really there. Olise, the highlight of my midfield. This is probably his last game for me. I really are no sure. I don't understand why Wolves want a benchman when they're not winning games though. Like if you're winning games, you get a benchman, right? But anyway, yeah. So what pros? This was the guy I took the second -4 for. And he had a really good game against Norwich. Very unlucky not to end up with a couple of points, right, Vic? Yeah, so
Ward-Prowse played really well in that Southampton game.
that hit me. That one hit me.
Yeah.
But you know, like again, it is he had a double gaming this week, so I decided to take the risk on him. I was thinking about Willock. That's the sad thing because I think Willock was in the scout team too.
Yeah.
He's a player who Aaron was he seen way big up. That's the man who actually did buy Willock. It was real funny because he and I were talking, and I said, "Boy, I go in Word Pros," and he was like, "I can't afford Word Pros. You know who else you think?" I say Willock. He said, "All right, Willock." I say, "Why I tell this man Willock for? You know he'll get the points," and he did. Broha, I love Broha too much to complain about the 2 points. Wegos, the thing is, I feel like Wegos could be pretty indeed. Wegos could be a troll. I don't know if I should sell him this week. That's the strange thing. Like I just have a feeling he might spoil a Chelsea clean sheet.
Hey,
This is the man I should have.
Right,
The man I should have
that man.
captain here. Harry Kane, hero. I know. Quite know I was saying that Cancelo was the man to captain, and I didn't.
Yeah, boy.
So,
Yeah, boy.
yeah, but I mean, when
Yep, set money.
when I have 9 players and I took a -8 hit, I can't really complain, dog. It wasn't too bad of a red arrow. So,
Well,
yeah.
well, I did this week tell everybody on Twitter that anytime you want to say who's a captain, you would go tell him the captain. Go on, captain.
Yeah, but it work out ways, work out. Big up my boy Peter there. Congrats to the Carabao Cup, brother. One love. Know that?
Boy. Anyway, Vic, you're posting your team. How me go next?
Nah, I'll post it up. So you'll see it, right? So
It's a new one.
true to form, Dr. Red Arrow got a red
Yeah.
arrow. I went down by 1,000 rank, so I went down by 1k. And you would think that this team would have get more points than it did, right? Because Dubravka came in clutch, Cancelo, Luka Dean finally, and Martin,
Luka Dean
full
returned.
goal from the defense. Things was
Nice
looking
defense,
nice, but
boy.
then nothing from the midfield, nothing from the forward line. I would say I wasn't really expecting much from Rafinha. I was expecting something from Bowen, but it didn't turn out. I mean, De Bruyne against it was Everton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was real expecting City to run rampant against Everton. So I really don't know what went on there.
I'm so glad they didn't.
But the Southampton double up. I watched that Southampton Norwich game and I really was impressed with the way Ward-Prowse played. He put chances on a platter for not only Broha but for El Yunusi as well. And for some reason, neither of them could have finished. You know, Ward-Prowse could have easily had 2 assists in that game. The Weghorst, I'll get to Weghorst later on. I think we have a discussion about Weghorst. And the only player that got anything was Ollie Watless,
That
you know,
that 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 what less man.
Ollie Watless, you know,
All
he
the time
came
he
in
narrated,
for the goal. Finally, the
after I
one
Small
take a
thing,
misses, eh?
minus, after I take a minus for the man.
Wait, Hezzy, who your captain? Boy? Hezzy, I think Hezzy captain Kane, right? With the 11 points.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
see. Yeah,
mm,
Yeah,
that's
true,
a
yeah,
big
true.
move, boy. That was the
big up the
man self.
Sage, big up
Everybody,
Yeah,
Sage.
that's why he's called
yeah,
pretty sage.
that's what it's currently stage. You
But
know, brother.
the one thing that I want to say about Watkins is that he's so inconsistent. He cannot even consistently be bad. That that's what I have to say about Watkins. Like the man is a real enigma, you know.
Well, at least he might start next game. You don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But yeah, you know, after that hold from the defense,
Hey,
thankfully I got the hold from the defense, 52 points. You know, could have been better, but I'm really glad I got in Dubravka. Like I took the -4 for Dubravka and it paid off. So that's
Yeah,
one thing
definitely,
that I'm
man.
really
yeah,
glad I got
and
in.
now you have a keeper who playing two double game weeks. Get
Yeah,
you?
I have Dubravka and Ramsdale.
So the bench boost nice.
The bench boost.
Mm,
Nice if I manage to fix
yes,
my
no, eh?
team
Yes,
around
no.
because I still have a Marty.
Beg up the Dagger Boss one time. While they go on to all about FPL tomorrow to check his scout 11.
It came out
Was
already. It came out
see
already.
Yeah, he came
short
out
yo
there. Oh,
Jordan.
yeah, I think he put it up
Came
Hello,
out
already.
already.
Javid.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, nah, we didn't check to see how much points we get this week.
Check it after now. But
Let me check
go
it
on,
out
yeah,
first.
I find you deflecting from talking about your team. What's going on there?
Of course, that's what I'm doing. I did horrible this game we got. I didn't even gonna lie. I finished on 39 points.
And a small boy.
I think I think I -8 to bring in this one here who didn't even start. Right? To bring in these two fellows who did not return. Right?
I've
I
seen
am
some
upset.
heaviness on your bench, right?
Yeah, buddy. Anyway,
Ooh.
sorry that. They say I will 10 day. I
Hmm.
mean he get through, but Jesus boy. And as you and say I don't understand this. You see this? I don't understand this.
Was that
Oh,
Iguri?
yeah. You see
I've seen
that?
your mouse. Yeah. That, I don't
Yeah.
understand that. I don't understand that. But I
I
mean,
don't
at least now
understand
we
that.
kneel
I
for
don't
the double,
understand that.
right? Hopefully.
Kwan is a man, he wishing he had Marcel right about now, you know.
So
Boy,
I get like what, like a point, 2 points?
and I'm a Belgian, you know? That's why I'm selling my Belgian for
Yeah, I
next
know.
chicken,
I
man.
know you and Marcel are some kind of agreement because I don't know how that man lasts so long on your side though. You know that man
Hey,
personally though.
true. I'm a Belgian. I'm a Belgian.
That like how Shane Duffy, that like how Shane Duffy triple captain himself that year, man. That's that's you.
but is I confused to why I have this guy in my team still. I don't know. And I can't sell him no even a double game week.
I'm confused
But
as to why you brought him in the first place.
yeah,
What
what,
is
yeah,
that?
what, yeah, what, I wanted somebody cheap, and he had returned two games in a row. So I was like, you know what? I buy him and I put him in my bench. Right?
No, man. Those are the kind of decisions you make when you do listen to OFBFPL, you know.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I shouldn't be on the show. I should be listening to the show.
I don't think, dog, like, honestly, it's looking so weird to just see Jack Harrison on that FPL team, dog. Like, what going on there, man?
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Look up,
It,
look, look up
it's about
Rafa, tell you to get your head up immediately. Oh,
Rafa.
no.
What's it?
Kickman from here, way.
Anyway, stop sharing that. I nobody want to see that.
You see, we get real viewers and you sort of share your thing. But, overall, I think, like, the free hit was, for most people, was a success. I think it's funny because you could just tell classic FPL scripting. Everybody will take the free hit. They bring in Pope, they bring in me, and they bring in Vegas, and not one of them get returned. Like just classic FPL. And the thing is people who transfer in permanently because people brought in Pope, people brought in me without a hit now. So now there's pressure to dig yourself out of one.
Boy,
Right?
So the thing I want to say about Burnley players in general, and I said this last week on the pod as well. I don't know how many people really take me on, but I did say Burnley at Turf Moor is a completely different beast to Burnley away. And both their games last in Game Week 27 were away from home. So
Javid, I just be here every week, boy. Don't do it up now.
I'll still take it. He's only here for me.
You could take it. You could take it. Well, Vic, that's a real good point, boy. Like, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, and it's gonna sound disrespectful, but like from an FPL perspective, it is Burnley. So you can't really like Burnley are that team who will just flatter
Hey,
to deceive sometimes, keep the clean sheet when
hey,
you
hey.
expect it, and
Burnley
yeah.
beat Tottenham, eh?
That's not really. It's only City can beat Tottenham as we talk
So,
about corner flag in the chat. So we talk about it on the corner flag pod this week. It's the
so
only
did
team this beat is
Middlesbrough. Quan, so did
Huh?
Middlesbrough. So did Middlesbrough.
True.
Quan
So,
Kala for that. Yeah, they play Middlesbrough next round. He bummy.
I never me at all. Anyway, so yeah, Vic, I realized why they was true to your side there. I see Aston Villa as a team, but you're a Burnley fan. What's going on here?
Aston Villa. You see, I just decided to play mind games with you, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
He's a Gerard fan like me, but that was going on. You see, he changed it when Gerard come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
But here, fellas, it's a big double game we have here, no?
Yeah.
Fellas and
So,
girls, sorry, Jordan.
so
Sorry.
we could jump right into the transfers then.
You want to go fixture by fixture? Because that's how we
I
could talk
thought we
about.
should do it fixture by
I
fixture.
mean, we had time this week.
Alright,
So,
nice.
So let me pull it up there.
You pull it up. You have it up if you want to get.
Yeah, good now.
I wait, let me do this. Yes, Naga, that's exactly what happened. We can talk about it team by
But
team,
I'm
I
not
guess.
home, boy. That's why I'm not home. You see, I have more work close to watch. I have more work close to I still have more work close. I know.
Man, freedom dog, way. Freedom dog. But yeah, so I think Leeds have the first double game we could talk about as Leicester and Aston Villa. So it's a kind of mixed bag right now because obviously Jesse Marsh coming in. Will they get a new manager bounce? Will Jesse Marsh continue his horrible
But he's
yeah,
a good
because
boy.
he had a terrible year. Leipzig, he basically derailed the title charge before the season start.
Yeah, watch Tedesco now. Tedesco
Yeah,
doing so much better.
balling out. So anybody, well, Kwan, you know how Marshals play. High pressing football. Anything else? Anything you think will come out of that?
High pressing football. Yes. Typical RB Leipzig style, you know.
Yeah.
Typical, yeah.
The RB pipeline, as they say.
Yeah. So because remember, all the coaches play a similar way.
Yeah.
So
that means you captain Harrison this week because Harrison's still in the team.
correct. But they were saying he plays high pressing but also vertical pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I know as well he doesn't press like how Bielsa did Manta Man. He does
no.
a zonal kind of thing.
Sorry, no, I said the wrong thing. Zonal pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah. So right. So
yeah.
I think again, like I would kind of stick there if you're taking a risk, you could take a risk. But Rafinha is probably the only standout option in my opinion.
Yeah, correct.
For this,
Yeah.
Rafinha is just class.
Though, did Nkunku start his? I know this is outside FPL, but I'll tie it back in after. Did Nkunku start balling the season under Marsh or under Tedesco?
Nah,
Under
on
Marsh.
the
Marsh, right? Now, the reason I asked that is because we show Daniel James going to play as a striker for Marsh, because if that's the case and Daniel James is not the striker, Rafinha will be getting into the box a lot more, and that will increase his attacking output, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that he could turn Rafinha into an Nkunku type of player in terms of instead of
outputs.
this season, Rafinha has been more creative than he has been at a goal threat.
Yeah.
But if it is he could get in that half space and cutting it onto the left foot, then there's a higher chance that he gets more attacking output from there rather than being the main creative force, because you have two, instead of you have Daniel James and Harrison who aren't out and out forwards who you could play the ball off of.
I think it all comes down to efficiency formation, because Leipzig, well, I should say all RB teams normally play with a 3-4-3. So if he changes the formation and he kind of instructs Rafinha to stay narrow and run into the box, it's a possibility, because that's how Nkunku plays.
Yeah.
The thing is, I also consider with all the injuries that Leeds have, all the owners are creating. Yeah, they don't shoot at the box, obviously. They're going to end up playing Adam for sure. I think Phillips is supposed to be back. I'm not sure. You could fact check one now. But I know Rafinha, like the owners are still on him to create all the time now. And that's why I think like he'll probably still play deep. Well,
probably still
Jordan,
play
you
this
have
one.
anything to say about Leeds and the double game week this round, sir?
I mean, I think Rafinha is the only option, but Leeds is a team that I just stay clear from half the time.
Fair
So
enough, dog.
I don't trust them whatsoever. Rafinha could do what he wants and he still wouldn't score. So I just can't.
Wait,
There's
if
one
you're
I
owner
can't.
of Rafinha, you know that the man is allergic to getting over 9 points. His
Yes.
9 points is his cutoff, dog, every time. And I mean, only one of I don't know. Quan, what you doing with Harrison? Wait, let me just ask you straight. What you doing with Harrison? Oh, good.
By I could go on to another double game week, man. By
Yeah, now you trap yourself. But your next thing
yeah,
on the
yeah,
man
I trap
hole,
myself.
next thing, this is
Yeah,
because the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, right? The next thing is all them weeks where men is bringing Rafinha, is the week Harrison is get points in it. So yeah, I don't know. When you saw the hat trick,
Correct.
I think.
You never know.
Correct.
You never know. You see formation change and Harrison turn into Timo Werner. If of Larry, I be
Timo
Leipzig.
winner,
Of I be
Timo winner,
Leipzig.
yes.
Of I will be Leipzig.
Yeah, but winner
You
never play on
understand?
them. Winner never play on Marsh,
Listen
you
what
know.
I'm saying now, brother. Listen what I'm saying.
You
Right?
could have just
Listen what I'm
saying
saying now,
Kunku
brother.
dog. It was right there.
Listen what I'm saying now,
But
brother. Right?
Leicester have a single game week, though, right? So um, yeah, see, has he talking the same thing, man? Harrison did so hat trick
Yeah,
out of the blue.
yeah.
But yeah, in terms of Leicester,
Prefer me now, right?
I'm with all you guys, but Leicester kind of exciting right now, you know. I'm not sure
Hey,
why.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Vardy is
James
back,
Madison.
and Jimmy Vardy is back,
Madison. I just clicked him because he was the closest Leicester thing, but that's the man I was going to talk about. But yeah,
Yeah.
Vardy is back, but like this right here, now they have this thing over here, a fixture in game week 30 confirmed against Brentford, which is like always good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, looking at it, I feel like Madison is the standout. Obviously, Vardy, the next man, probably will come in for a lot of players
Yep,
soon.
because he already score.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So look
I
to
wanna
bring back
point
in.
out one player in Leicester that's extremely punty, but I have a feeling, and that's Happy Barnes.
I'm a player
Yeah.
away. I'm a player
I
away.
think
Yeah.
this time last season, everybody was on the Happy Barnes train.
And then he
And
get
I
injured.
think, yeah, I think he's gotten over his injury. I think he had a return, well, in the
He,
FA Cup match, right?
he got a return in the last game
In the last
against
game,
Burnley.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
He
the
got
one who sent me
assist.
cross
Yeah.
for Jimmy Vardy. Yeah,
I have a very
And
storied relationship with Harvey Barnes. Again, especially against Aston Villa. I think they have a fixture against Villa coming up. No, they play him already. But I know he loves to bag up Villa. But that's somebody I definitely will be watching. What's his price right now? Let me take a look quick. Big up Matty one time when he
6.5.
does 6.5. All right,
Yeah.
nice man.
not bad
But
at all, man.
Leicester, the other thing with Leicester too is they have a bunch of games to reschedule.
Yeah,
So
and the only thing is too, boy, like still staying clear of that defense. I don't really have anything contrary to say because I saw somebody say this week that Schmeichel will be the keeper on a wild card or one of the keepers because they have a lot of fixtures.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. So
I
here
know,
we
I know,
going, right?
John in the comments there. I told
So
him man
here,
don't get no Schmeichel, and
so here
he
we're
would
going,
agree
right?
with it. But
So here
yeah.
we're going. Don't fall for that trap, right?
Exactly.
Because our last fixtures thing is talk. So, because let me tell you why. When I play my wild card, Javed come in my chat and was like, Kwan, Tottenham, what's the fixtures? Go and buy lorries. Go buy lorries. No, I stuck with lorries. I,
Well,
I,
I'm
I
waiting for
only get
Javid to
one
hear your
clean sheet.
comment. That's what I'm waiting for. But you
Right?
see, I see John Weil up
Uptown.
in there, game week 6, yeah, man, John. But yeah, I mean, they're missing fixtures against Everton, Norwich, and Chelsea, and that to me, outside the Chelsea game, screams attacking routines. I mean, we said the same thing about City last week, but yeah, I mean,
I think
Madison.
the
Mhm.
reason you would want to go for a Leicester player is because they may not have a double in 28 or 29, but after that, they would have double game weeks and game weeks where everybody else has a
Correct.
single game week. So I think after game week 29, I would look at getting a Leicester player.
So, you know.
Maybe even Keita Vardy.
So, yeah. Why you ain't talking about your boy?
I mean,
Are you on? No, is you on I talking about?
oh,
Which boy you talking about?
Dewsbury Hall.
Dewsbury Hall. I just now you see why I always call for Dewsbury Hall to score, so nobody get the points. You know, that is the thing. I want like Leicester to score, get a really clean sheet, but nobody will get any points from the goal scoring. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Not that say he probably would score. But Villa against Southampton. Southampton have a double too against Villa and which is Newcastle. So Wait, what you guys think? And Villa have a double as well. Against the next one,
So
Leeds. We just
Leeds.
talk about that.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
let me start with Villa and Ollie Watless, you know. I mean
Man, just give everybody a nickname, no way.
a lot of people
I
would
think
have him
his
in their team, and
I think he is only witless.
He's
true.
only pointless. There he is.
I mean, he got 5 points from last week.
Yeah, true. I can't knock it. I can't knock it. I can't knock it. Yeah.
But no, I think he's probably the fourth option I would have from Villa. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
about
would
right.
rather
Yeah.
have Coutinho, Jacob Ramsey, and I do have Luka Dean, but I think those three are better
I wouldn't
options than
I wouldn't even say fourth option. I would because Matty Cash for me taking that fourth option.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough. Fair enough. He
Or
scored a
even
goal last
third.
time, out, right?
Or even
Yeah.
third because yeah, he right now he have more points than Digne
what?
so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
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 Since we brought in Digne. So
I think Digne, he is a very attacking option, and
he
he
is. I'm not saying no.
Jordan, you have any Villa assets on your radar in your team, or anything?
Yeah, I want to continue real bad, but trying to
Mm.
figure out how to get it done. Cause
Yeah, it's a tough one. And the thing is, right?
yeah,
So, last time out, I remember, I don't want to talk about it because it's really painful for me. But I just played my wild card. Villa was playing Leeds. I had Coutinho, and then I swapped him on for Ramsey, right? So you might think, what was the problem? They get the same points because Coutinho get 2 assists and a goal. I think it was, and Ramsey gets no, it's 2 assists he get, and Ramsey get 2 goals, something like that. I can't remember.
yeah.
Or assists,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. It's like 1 point difference. But I bench Ramsey that game now. But hopefully retribution this rounds, we'll see how that goes. I have Ramsey right now in my team, as you can see.
And if you had by Coutinho, you wouldn't have helped him.
Yeah, but I mean, I honestly, what really scrubbed that whole thing was Edward getting benched. I'm not going to talk about that because I was at a cry on the camera now.
Ah
But,
boy.
Big play,
but
big
I
play.
read I'd put this up by.
yeah, we reaching there, Javid. Oh God,
We
Yeah,
still still on
Russian.
Southampton.
yeah, Russian.
We
You talking about? Yeah.
now reach
But yeah,
Southampton.
no, but what you think though? Because a lot of people playing a wild card, a lot of people in free hits. I actually think Ramsey and Coutinho, like those are the two guys I would probably target
Yeah.
just because I don't know if I
Yeah.
trust that Villa defense this season. And we talked about it last time. I think Martinez was overperforming last season. This season he underperforming. So
Okay, let's not talk about that, please.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my boy, and I had him since week 1, and I just
more
can't
you still have
seem.
him?
I can't seem to get rid of him. He's
Oh
still there.
no.
He has a double this week though, so you might get like a 6 points. You never know.
Hopefully,
Ah,
hopefully so much.
Nah, I feel like they might keep back in cheats in us. Probably against Southampton because I have a Southampton striker and a Southampton midfielder.
so
So,
you know, so you know.
uh,
I mean, I gotta say if I was wild, but I am wild.
is he well,
I
man?
I
You
might
are
possibly captain Coutinho.
I don't
Me
think that's a
too.
bad shout, to be honest. That's not a bad shout. I don't know where I really. If I get well again, as we talking about well, we'll see if I bring him in for this man here because he getting drop kick. I think he has a fixture in 30 as well, right? Villa. So
Yeah, we'll have a fixing.
Yeah.
yeah, gets Arsenal too. So yeah,
That's
I
not a
do
bad
agree with
shout, actually.
yeah.
That's not a bad shout.
I do agree with your assessment, though, Vic. You see, like how you said that you'd get Coutinho, Ramsey, Digne, and Cash like
Mhm.
before Watkins. That's probably the case. That forward line, a lot of chopping and changing. I don't think Gerrard has found the right balance yet.
No,
But
he
No.
hasn't.
but Southampton they play
I don't
Villa
think
and
I don't think
Mhm.
Watkins found the right balance yet as a pro football manager.
one day
Hey.
Watkins will be in the comments and you'll be listening to
But,
it. You'll flame
but,
it.
you know you had Watkins in your team last season when he was scoring right through. It's a Boston planner.
No,
When he was
I
scoring
had him when he
against
was scoring. I had him when he wasn't, and that's the problem.
that
It's
man
very
needs to score against
frustrating to
blank
watch.
against Fulham, against Newcastle, against everything. And when he's playing
Yeah.
Liverpool and City, I think is when he's getting points.
I remember last season,
Watkins is the type of player that would have 8 shots in a game and blank, and then have
And get
0
one
shots
chance.
in the next game and get like 2 assists or something like that. So,
But we didn't talk about Tyrone Mings, but the man got real points last time, boy.
Oh, okay.
Serious.
Yeah, boy. I do like Mings. I told us I
Yes,
feel
he
last set, but
scored.
he's a troll, dog. He's a troll. Watch them points, though. He man get 11 points last time. What the
He
wow.
scored, G.
So somebody like if Jared in here, wait, Jared Bring in Mings though. I know you'll get points from it. Though. I just know
Yeah,
that's like
right.
it seems like a Jara
Fuck
transfer.
on
No?
Shrub now, it does seem like a direct transfer, to be honest.
It will
I
work
would
out.
not-
It will work out.
I would not trust Aston Villa defense against Southampton or Leeds.
I don't trust them at all against anybody.
I
But,
would not bring
South-
any defensive assets.
But Southampton, no.
Right.
Yeah.
So back to Southampton. I just find in that Norwich game, Amanda Bruja, he played like the target man, and Che Adams was playing off of him. So Adams was the one constantly getting in behind the defense and
Well,
constantly.
I actually have a nice video to show you of this guy.
Yeah, screenshot, no?
Right? Let
Wow.
him go ahead, and
But-
I will show him the
From-
goal that he scored.
from what I noticed,
Oh, I saw that
right,
goal. I saw that goal. Yeah.
when teams sitting back, I don't think Brewer is as effective. I think he's a better option when Southampton playing on the counter. So I feel as though, like, Adams is a better option, but I mean most of us are already stuck with Amanda Brewer. But I think
I actually prefer. I still prefer Bruja. You know, I think
let me
Adams.
see.
He's a streaky player, boy.
So what
That's
is-
the thing with him.
What just goal, Levick? What just goal out this guy scoring? I'm set it back. Sorry, I'm set it back.
This man just wanna show off he Chelsea youths, you know.
As he should.
What's this guy now? Right? So why he couldn't do this?
Well, he better save it for this week. What I say.
I'm gonna tell you, he couldn't do that because he was in Grant Hanley's pocket.
I even know the man joke. I didn't watch. I didn't watch the
Hey.
game. So I don't know.
And before I make my transfers, I was like, I should bring in Che Adams. And
You have Jack
I know.
Harrison, though.
oh gosh.
No, but
Hey.
Adams expensive too. Eh? Adams is 7
Yeah, he
million
is.
over.
Yeah,
He's
So,
7 million now, yeah.
maybe if you want to do the cheeky, if you have some money, you have Vegas. Vegas price probably just dropped. Let me go and check that. But
Yeah, probably drop.
yeah, I mean, if you have the cheeky 0.4, 0.5, depending on how much he dropped. Yeah, I mean, Adams is a good, he's getting behind, as you said, and his finishing is, as I say, is tricky. And if you're on a hot streak right now, then that's a good thing. Oh, he didn't drop. Edward dropped, De Bruyne drop, and Davies drop. And Ward Prowse went up. Yay, price.
I didn't expect the other Bruyne drop, to be honest. I mean, yes, it's Manu, but then yet he had by. So
Yeah, but that's where United does win, though. It's
I don't wanna hear
like 3
that.
or 4 seasons in a row they win there, though.
I don't want to
It's
hear
real.
that. United not good.
They probably will score, though. I feel they'll score. But, yeah.
The thing with the De Bruyne thing, boy, it's hard to get rid of him, but then he don't have any double game weeks in the near future.
Yeah, I have a
either.
blank coming up,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so that's
But,
an iffy one.
Jordan, so you had look again louder by John. Jordan, so you had Walker Peters in your free hit, right? And now a big debate this week is like Livermento, Perron, Walker Peters, like the three of them. Nobody could really decide who is gonna be the starting fullback. So like, you have any plans for that, or you have any insight on it? What do you think?
Well, I have no idea, but I've been trying to get rid of Livermento forever. Like every time I try to get rid of him, there's another problem to get rid of. So I still have him. So I feel like he's the one I'll just stick with.
Yeah,
But
that's fair enough.
last week I had a feeling that Walker Peters would have outscored him, which is why I brought him in on the free hit. It was 1 point, but it was still more. So I was
You're
right.
right feeling.
So
Yeah.
you got the points he got the other day.
Pointer.
No,
Fair
oh
point,
my
huh?
god. He was third on my bench, and I was vexed. I was real vexed. I was ready to fight.
You come like me there, boy. You come like me there. That's how you want to move there. I wouldn't lie.
But I mean,
But I mean, who could I blame you?
I think didn't Javed do the same thing too?
Oh yeah, he did.
Did, yeah.
I was against Everton. I would have probably played him against Everton. I don't rate Everton for nothing. So. That's it. But last time out they played Walker Peters and Livermento. But I don't know if you guys saw this week. The same game we just put up the highlights for one. Roman Perraud scored an absolute screamer,
Yeah,
dog.
I heard so.
Yeah.
I
And
heard so.
yeah, I
I
mean
wanna see it though.
pull it up if you can get it, dog. And he played 90 minutes though. Walker Peters came off for Livermento at 58 minutes. So I think it's still very much anybody's position to get. Walker Peters might be the most safe though, honestly speaking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think he getting a little forward, so we'll see how that plays out.
I'm sure that goal in.
Yeah, pull it up now. It's a real bad goal. We'll let her watch this.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Make sure the screen not go on. Oh, go on. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Right, good goal.
So
Right,
hopefully, if you watch this and you bring in Parrot, just disclaimer: OFB is not liable if he's rotated. That is not us, right? That blame Ralph Hasenhüttl.
I just
But
want to say, if for whatever reason you decide you need a Southampton defender in your team, I would know why you would need that. But if you want to transfer in a Southampton defender, I would go with Bednarek.
what's Benerick versus
Oh.
Salisu right now? But what's the price difference? Maybe no.
I'm not sure, but Bednarek
So Salisu is 4.5. Benerick is 4.4. Okay, yeah. Well, Benerick is the man.
getting on the end of a lot of GWP's set pieces, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the
Right.
aerial
True.
threat.
I know. I know. Look, Javid. Oh God. Oh God. The lowest.
we come on from.
We talk about Bundesliga. Big up Dr.
I
Buffon.
don't know
But
why you
Big
talking
up
about.
Dr. Buffon.
I know Javid in his 11 for All About FPL. He put in Bednarek there as well, I believe,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah. So that's you know,
I
just some
think
insight from some experts.
I
Yeah.
think
Don't worry.
Bednarek is a real cheeky shot.
But not
If I was
confident
free
in our own, eh? And that's you know.
Wait, I was not going to say, I feel we should put the mini scout. Alright, cool. But Burnley, Chelsea, so Chelsea have Norwich and Burnley. So like right through, we bring up the Rudiger comments again, because Rudiger is the
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you. You know who trained today?
Reece James?
Reese.
No, Hakim Ziyech.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Well, Ziyech is what, 7 point something? It's
I think 7.3.
Come
Check
on,
that
let me ask you, when is all your next Champions League game?
I think it's It's not this Tuesday. I think it's
Nah, it's the next
week
year. It's the
after.
next week.
Oh,
Next
okay.
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I if there's any game for anybody to rest, it's the Norwich game, you know.
It's true.
True.
That's actually real true.
True.
Which
Yeah.
kind of put me off now. You say it, but
Yeah, and that's
True.
what really putting me off those Chelsea
But I
players.
mean, watching back
Not
last time, right?
not Rudiger.
Not Rudiger.
would play.
Everybody
Yeah,
else.
Rudiger would play.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
Because
else.
that's cyborg. Today was his birthday too, so that means he bound to score.
No,
I know.
he bounced it. He post from 2 yards out.
Well,
That's what we love Rudiger for.
Yeah, he's trying that right through now. So he had to get some day.
Yeah,
Just
true.
like
You
this
see,
weekend.
you see, Matip got a dribble goal last week, so Rudiger had a game streamer goal this week. That's just how football is.
Yeah,
Like.
he had to try it.
Honestly, if he was fit boy Chilwell would have been the man on my side right now. Big up,
Yeah.
boy Ben.
But
I don't rate Ben as a defender at all, but Ben as a forward boy. That's my guy, you know. That's my guy. I feel asset, and he get a clean sheet too.
the
So,
one thing with Rudiger is he would have his hands full, you know. With a
Mm.
6'7" Dutch target man at Turf Moor.
By
say I should keep my Gosling.
Thiago on here, boy. Thiago rough you up. A 37-year-old man gonna rough you up.
That'll be interesting battle though. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, all it takes is one jump, you know, and then a clean sheet bus.
That's it.
But hopefully, Quine Rabs enough, boy. So let me ask you, what you think about this man here, boy? You bringing him in, after that scintillating performance that won us a trophy. Okay, cool, nice. Just no.
But even against Luton, but the man still wasn't looking good.
Serious, it was
I
that
don't know
one.
what was going on in there.
Nah, you need a trim. His haircut is
Well,
abysmal right now.
well,
though.
he-
That's
No,
why-
no.
He not come up
Yeah.
from my MVP, eh?
Sorry, Jordan. Sorry.
Like,
I don't get it true, alright.
I want to respond
should
to
be
what
Charles
Dr.
Bonner.
Buffon just said. You know, he said Thiago have legs locked. Watch Vegas turn into prime Callum Robinson just for this one game.
Callum Robinson or Matthias Pereira, boy. One of the two men who just
Hey.
gonna score against Chelsea.
gone from here, boy.
Hezron talking about double up.
John.
No, John, you're right though. You're right. I'm not even gonna
Excuse.
lie.
Excuse.
Yes, I had to be in our final first, G. Anyway,
Yes, I was the man.
Oh,
Nothing more dangerous.
thanks to the free
Nah,
pass into the
Mason
final.
Mount. Mason Mount, basically, he had not come up from an injury. Oh gosh.
yeah, I don't
Nah,
know
but-
why he just came back in like that.
be
Yes,
honest,
sorry, one thing about yes, sorry,
it was weird.
just a
That's
finisher,
the team
boy.
stats.
Mhm.
Smith Rowe is just a man, like, you know, when he as John said, he preferred the man playing face the goal. When he has that shot off, dog, he's gets on. That's true.
Well,
Yeah, started with
well,
the FA Cup. But
let's Smith Rowe start right now. Let me
that's
use
the
that
thing.
thing.
He's a rotation risk right now, right? So that's
Let
why
me
you
use
probably
that.
wouldn't watch him too closely. But he's one hell of a player. You have a bright future ahead of him. And he came back from injury too. You wanna ever said that or give us the what should we talk
What?
about?
What did he just got physical whole night.
Now I specify which opinion, but there's so much Lutish Kwan opinions. We had
Whoa.
Harrison. Nah,
Hey, one
No,
thing that's
but
game
let me go
there.
back to what
we
Hezron
still
said,
talking about
right?
Chelsea because Hezron talking
Wait,
about the
wait, wait,
double
wait.
up.
The
Yeah.
double
Yeah,
up
true,
Chelsea
it's true.
is 2 thumbs up for me. Like honestly, if there's not a better game week
Week.
to double up on a Chelsea defense.
I would say James
But
and
who?
Rudiger. James and
Yeah.
Rudiger. But
Why
that's
not
expensive.
Alonso? Why not
Who?
Alonso? Though?
Oh
Who?
my
I think
gosh.
I feel like them on the brink of dropping that man forever, honestly.
As they
But
should.
we
I'm just
saying
asking. I'm just asking.
No, I think one of those games he wouldn't play. I think Sal will play a game.
Havertz
I
for the double. Well,
that's
Nah, so whoever that Jason finally guys, yeah, what going on? Havertz up top, he just score. So
I think it's
he's just create space for everybody else.
so some
So
kicks would Havertz, right? Some kicks would Havertz. I was just Havertz is my dog, right? All you know that I'll go and pull out the shirt if I had to prove it. But he had the same amount of goals as Minamino in the league this season.
is that too?
Yeah, too.
I
And
mean,
you want to know the minute difference? Nah, I wouldn't tell you that. I will
Okay.
tell you. But
I
But
mean,
I don't think he would play Havertz against Burnley anyway. I think
yeah,
he will go
all their
for.
captain Havertz against Norwich again and see
I
what
think
No,
fun.
no,
I
no,
think
no, no.
yeah,
I
correct.
was one of those. And I gave back
Wow.
7 goals and he wasn't involved. You serious?
You know
7.
what? You know what,
And
dog?
that
I
was
love Havertz, but Havertz's strengths as a false nine means that like he will be on like not really directly involved in the play now. In terms of
Yeah.
the goal, he'll just create the space. He'll create the chance, create the space, and
yeah.
creates the chance. So again, but again, that to say it depends on where he plays, what happens, the defending style. He could be a nice punts. If you're frustrating, I wouldn't say going for the long haul because he's a very frustrating player to win in a
Do
field.
not
That's true.
do not bring in Kai Havertz in your team, please.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
you have a Havertz
Please.
fan here and a man who like Havertz there, but also a Chelsea fan. So it's like
Right?
the
He's not
frustration.
going to play Kai Havertz against Burnley. He will bench one of
Okay.
those games. I'm very sure that he will play Kai versus Norwich and he will play Lukaku versus
What
whoever he has
about
played versus
what about
a more rougher
Mendy?
team.
What about Mendy? What do you guys think about just bringing
Mendy,
in Mendy?
if you're free hitting this week,
I think that he
Mendy
better
is a
double up.
solid choice for
Money
your
Rudiger.
Yeah,
keeper.
Yeah.
If you're free
fair enough,
hitting.
dog. Man, it's class though, absolute class. That Norwich game, Liverpool used it last week to rotate. You think Chelsea will do the same, drop some key players? Because that's probably I think what will happen too. I had to see what happened in the Arsenal game then, because who's closest to them, Arsenal right now, with the games at
Goes to
hand,
Chelsea.
I
or
think
United.
Chelsea relatively safe
United, I
in
think.
that third position though.
I think
Arsenal
so.
have games at hand. That's the thing.
Who have games at hand? Sorry, John, but
Arsenal.
who have games at hand?
I know. When next time we bring in John, we gotta wait until see you with that top four seat up, and then we can bring in John.
No, but
yeah,
just to respond to Jason, I highly doubt Mason would get a hat trick at Turf Moor, but against
He's
Nah,
Norwich,
talking,
if he
he's
plays,
talking
he'll
about
be
the
fine.
Norwich game, so
Yeah.
one thing about that game,
against
right?
Norwich.
I think everybody remembers that Norwich game because it's either let me tell you, it's two people in that game. Either you had Havertz and you captain him and you just feel sick about it, or you had double defense like me. I had Chilwell and Rudiger. That was a nice day for me. Decent. They could have been better. I could have had James. Or you didn't have any Chelsea man and you just felt sick, right? I'm not letting you know where ask Kwan is the man knock is the door man. But
If
yeah,
you
but
wanna come on talk, you can come on.
one thing about that Mount hat trick though, like I think watching I remember watching I was like that those goals like man got a penalty, I think it was a tap in and a screamers. So that was something I was like, people would have just jump on Mount and assume that like he would have scored more, and he did have a really good run earlier, but not with the kind of momentum he on. I think he might get a little rest just to take his mind off now.
And that's
So,
what putting me off any Chelsea attacker actually is the opportunity for rotation, and that Norwich game is there, and I could easily see Chelsea rotating in that game.
Look
So,
at Lukaku score
I was
3
not going to say
goals
that. What about
against
Lakaka?
Norwich.
Lakaka or Timo Werner, with a beautiful assist against Luton Town yesterday. No
Yeah,
comment?
but
Okay.
his goal was good too, and
I didn't see the goal.
the ball from false centre back Ruben
Oh, yeah.
Ruben cheek.
Well, that's really where you want your 200 million strike force playing real good against Luton Town. Oh god, I had to give a Ramsden, come on, but now overall Chelsea probably had the best double game week. So double defense there is probably, if you're free hitting, if you have the luxury there.
And good night, Chin.
Yeah, good night, Shane, one time.
Hello.
Newcastle have a double. They play Brighton. They play Southampton. That's South Coast. Oh, we know they gotta go back Newcastle. So it's there and then back down there. But
One word. Willock.
the savior of OFB, we should just make the logo OFB, Willock, at this point.
Chin, leave it at please.
Jordan, what do you think? What do you think? Newcastle, speak to me.
Okay, well, Newcastle is another team where no matter what they do, I will not bring in any of their players.
Not even with two
So-
doubles. Not even with two doubles.
No.
Yeah. One thing
Wow.
that I just do in my team is I will let my bias run. I will let it
Right.
run for the hills.
Okay.
So you see Newcastle, absolutely not. But I do think Willock is a good shout.
So what about what if ASM is fit this weekend?
Nah, ESM. The thing is, you just say what if ESM is fit, then he's out, dog. Like, what the hell I bringing in that man for?
No.
He gonna play 4 games in 2 weeks? What the heck? No.
The caveat I have to that is if ASM is fit, Willock's point potential drops drastically.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
What's the
because-
stats on that, bro?
No, because the positions that ASM tends
Pull
to
up the
dribble
stats here.
into is the same positions that Willock would make his runs into. So that's
Yeah, that's
something
like-
to watch.
We need that stats man, though. Yeah, stats man. So let's look at our sample size here. Right? Let's look at Villa against Newcastle. That was the last game that
We pull it up now.
Oh yeah, I forget though. Like I see my next tabs. Whoops. I'm ready for some Inception moment just now. Okay. Right. So look at that. So SuperScore reliable. If you want to sponsor us, let us know. ASM
Pick up
played
so far.
big also for one time. 13th against Newcastle. 1-0 win. In this game, the free kick to the goal was won by this brother here. This brother, I don't know if I can read the name, but that brother is J Wills. Then against Everton 3-1 win. That was actually the Kieran Trippier show if I remember correctly, right? So let's see what happened here. Willock yeah, I knew nothing there. That's
Nothing.
alright.
Before that Villa game, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think but that's the thing, right? That's where the bias comes in, right? So you could
Yeah.
say right now, is it because ASM wasn't playing, or could you say is it because Willock is beginning a streak because he is the streak man himself, like
He
when you're
is, he
like
is.
he's the streak
He
man,
is.
dog. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of concern there, I think. And while you could remove yourself from that debate completely, and you could pick Mr. Reliable, FPL 17-18 legend Ryan
Yeah.
Fraser, dog.
He saved my. Before we move on, Willock saved my season last season. No?
I tell you,
I don't know
boy.
about all the. All right, Thomas.
Me too,
Thanks.
boy. I think Thomas. I don't know if Thomas is a bot or not. He's always getting bots in the mini chat.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of players who saved our seasons last season, may I interest you all in that certain Christopher Wood?
No, thank you very much.
Yeah. He saved my last
Alright.
season, but he's not the Burnley number 9 anymore.
But you want we.
uh,
Oh, I know what I'm saying, but he ain't post back.
relax now, dog. You don't have to tell me nothing. I know what I'm doing. Right. So, yeah, I mean Ryan Fraser, dog. I talk about the dog. My guy,
Okay.
my guy Freeze.
With ESM fit, where does he go?
The man is going everywhere. He just
No,
goes.
right
He,
hand side?
He plays on
He
the
Oh, he
plays.
plays, okay.
Yeah.
Watch them points now, dog. You wish they had that 30 in your bank, dog. You wish I had that 8 last week, dog. Ryan Fraser, the assist king of Bournemouth. Nobody pick him up on the action, man, and he's
So
only
why-
5.3 for the low
why you-
price of 5.3.
With low price of 5.3 and
Yeah.
seal on the inside.
Willock is what 5.3 as well, not 5.7.
Jason, that's true. If he captain Wood and he plays all 4 games, that's a solid 16 points.
Jay said you win tonight, but you win tonight. I feel like
They
it's
win,
takeaway
win,
from today.
win.
If
Win.
appearance
That's-
points, minutes points over everything. Remember what I told you? Minamino and Havertz are the same amount of goals. That means the difference in points is just minutes. So let us watch that. But yeah, I mean, the other standout asset, I think let's have a moment of silence there because I don't think he's fit. But this man would have definitely be making my side, dog, if he was fit, dog.
Trips, boys.
Kieran,
Yeah, for that,
If
for
he
that,
Trip
for
was
that
fit.
Instagram.
game.
Yeah,
For
boy.
sure.
What's that now?
Yeah,
7,
yeah.
8, 8, 9, you know. The man was going to go 10 and 11. Then he would have
And-
begun 12 this week, though. You're listening that? 7,
You
8,
know,
9,
this man
0.
come in my chat and he was like, "Boy, Trippier is man and Trippier is man."
No, you know, I always had to say who's the man, though.
And
But
I
yeah.
just ignoring him right through.
Oh, God,
There's,
don't
there's,
do
there's
that.
another player in the Newcastle team, I know, that not many people, well, a
Who's
couple
that?
other players.
Who's the next player by
Look him
Jolinton?
right there. Look him right
Oh,
there.
I wanna know. I love
You feel like
Come right there.
anyway. You feel like I know who's the man, or come now. But
Maybe I don't say Jolinton, there we fight.
dog, I was like, I forget today, dog. I
Oh
don't
no, he
know.
scored a
Like,
good goal, eh? He scored a good
yeah,
goal.
but dog,
He
like,
scored-
dog, Joelinton is listed as a forward playing as a 8, dog. Like, I'm not doing that today. Like, that's like, you know, like how you have out of position in FPL. That's like
No,
the
no,
reverse
man.
out of position, dog.
But
That's
that's the
crazy.
thing, he not even playing as an 8. Sometimes he's playing as a 6.
True.
And
That's what
defensive
you call
midfielder, all kind of
a
thing.
Eddie Howe tactical masterclass reinvention, you know. But
One
I mean,
thing I
Dubravka.
wanna, one thing I wanna say, I've heard today, I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but Newcastle have conceded twice for the year so far, and we in March,
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing,
They-
right? Now you say that
so-
they will concede like 40 next to it.
I
But,
mean, obviously, right? Obviously, I still have Dubravka as my keeper, but you know,
Nah, I'm jealous of that. I wish I had Dubravka, dog. That's a real good move.
so it does go. So it does go.
I
Right
heard
now,
that. I heard that.
right now, because of Newcastle's form, he just keep it up my player out the team, my right through.
I
Right
think
through, right through.
I think, you know, like somebody I'm looking at, if I want to play my bench boost this week, that's probably somebody I will look to bring in.
Mhm.
But Brighton, I don't think anybody really standing out for Brighton recently. Their fixtures and their form has been kind of awful recently. I know a lot of
There's-
people have like
There's only
Sanchez and
one.
Felton.
There's only
Felton.
one player to have. Sorry, two.
Who's
If
that,
you
boy?
have Sanchez, and if you really want somebody from Brighton, you know the man Neil Mopey. There's nobody
I mean,
else.
The men's
I
scored
mean,
the last 3 games.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but he show up when they need him now. If you had him in your team, that can help with it. But
I will stay clear for now. Boy. I'll stay clear for now.
Yeah, I would stay clear from Brighton.
But he
Anytime
double-
for Brighton.
Anytime
double
can recommend,
games,
they know what to do, right?
I
Yeah.
not recommend any man, but I say if you really want a Brighton player, you can.
You
So
see,
you're
that
clearly recommending though.
Yeah, that's a recommendation. What the heck? That's what Jordan tell him now.
That kind of thought process does lead you to having Jack Harrison in your team and thing, you know.
It does. Yeah.
You'll never live that down. You'll never live that down. But on to the next one. Norwich have a double game week. Jordan, he's a Norwich fan,
I
not so?
blocking this guy faces.
No, I on Football Manager I manage them. That's how I was be like in minutes.
So Kieran Dowell-Dino then? That's the man.
Come
Come on, what you say,
Yeah.
Dowell-Dino? Anybody to input from Norwich? You think because Brentford pretty leaky recently, right?
I think Dower and Josh Sargent are the two
Mhm.
that like you have the best bets on there. But anybody else, don't do that. Do not do that.
Well, if
If-
Jared here, Jared
If Jared
have
was here, he'd have blasted.
Why?
Jared have Pookie.
Pookie
For
train,
like
any Pookie train.
for like weeks, and he's always get points from the man. It's just
Correct.
ridiculous. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it, way. But yeah, I mean, not much to talk about it. I think maybe they would get a goal against Brentford.
No, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. It's just not worth it at this point.
That's
Exactly.
That Norwich versus Brentford game is a big relegation battle, you know.
Yeah, I probably will watch that. What time is that? 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I am watching Burnley Chelsea. Come on, I watch it all. Norwich or Brentford. I just had to piss off. Anyway, Wolves against Palace. Ooh, and Wolves have Watford again. So that's I think it's way. I was watching some Wolves fans talking today, and they just said they didn't even think Jimenez is a good fit for this. They think it's just only the defense now.
Mhm.
And I think Sa, obviously standout option.
Yeah,
Yes,
you on his line, eh?
What's that?
You just message me and Javin in chat.
Well, let me
That's not
build
fun.
up some suspense now. Well, that's the thing I want to know because I was watching Huang, but people also don't know if he's nailed. He did score a goal against Arsenal, but if you watch that game, you would know that Wolves did nothing besides capitalize on our back pass and score. And yeah,
I mean, I find it if you're looking at Wolves forward, Daniel Podence, next
yeah,
man.
true. And Pedro Neto is back from injury. If he was a little more fit,
True.
I would have definitely punt on him though, because that's my boy. Honestly, I feel like Wolves could be they could be on a little bit of a down thing. I feel like it's gonna get harder for them now. So I would think I would strictly say like triple up on double up. Like if you have one defender from them, I think that's a good shout.
Yeah.
Sa probably the best bet. I have Ike Nuria just praying that he finally give me that attacking
Well,
hole.
he
Me
needs to
too.
play that. He needs to play double. He needs to play double.
Yeah, he's fit, right?
If he play that double, I gonna trip off.
Yeah.
The thing with Wolves, they've been massively
Benny
outperforming their
Blanco.
XGC, their expected goals
Yeah,
conceded.
agreed.
They've been outperforming it by a
Exactly.
lot, and I think if you believe in the law of variance, then you would know that
Regression to the mean.
that is not sustainable. And I think
Correct, my
that
friend. Correct.
I think a lot of people who punt in on double, triple Wolves defense, I think they're in for a nasty surprise because
Yeah.
you see
Yeah.
that Denison King that burned everybody.
No, I can see it coming up. It's like goal, Dennis assist
It
king, and I'll
seems like
cry.
if it's inevitable,
Well, I
the
think
most
I was
inconsistent
seeing.
strike partnership against the best defense.
I was on Twitter earlier this week, and I was just going through FPL Twitter, and a lot of people are bringing in size. A lot of people are bringing in
Yeah,
size.
and size not even a nail,
I think what people brought in size for to is his possible goal threat. He has more goal threat than both Kilman and Cody.
And we're talking
Right.
about Kilman. The FPL page recommending Kilman this game, okay?
Yeah, we talked about him on Corner Flag this week. He's cheaper as well, 4.5. But I think he's nailed. So yeah, another cheap way into the defense, really.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace again. Like I'm looking at the fixtures now. Let's see if I pull up our man. Pull up Olise because he's right there. But they kind of not really ideal, I think, coming up. And their rotation is really pissing me off. I think a lot of FPL managers could agree. Edward has been like strangely just terrible. Wolves. I actually think
Edward shouldn't be terrible. He ain't playing.
exactly.
Oh,
That was it.
terrible.
But the man's been a terrible pick. That's the thing. That was talking
Oh,
about terrible
Darren
as a
in?
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah.
I would probably stay clear until 33. And then they have a nice little run in here if you want to take a punt. They have Newcastle to play on a double too.
I feel Edward. and Vieira fights in that dressing room.
John, if we
Because
talk about John, I seen your comment there, boy, and if we talk about what actually did that on the pod, what was recording the pod, John,
You're not supposed to say those words on the pod, John.
Yeah, I can't use that
Stop
word.
it.
I can't use that word. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, I can feel this might be a game about team score, regrettably, and I can see this also being the case. And the thing is with Wolves right now, like they're not creating enough for me to justify bringing in a forward.
And even if we think that, yeah, their forward line is susceptible to a lot of rotation as well, so we're not quite sure
exactly
which between Paul and Swang and Pedro Neto who's gonna play up there. So
that being said, if you're bad, Pondo, go through. I rate it, and it might pay off.
And if you're punting, I would go with Jimenez.
Yeah,
I would go with Jimenez. He's the safest option in my book.
And he's on pens.
Yeah.
Or you can go Ruben Neves. Alright, move on to Liverpool, West Ham.
Dendonka.
Oh yeah, go. Well, you do it now, go on. You do it.
Yeah, go on.
About 4 weeks now you're saying Dendonka. Do it, man. Do it. Show it face.
Do Harrison to Dendonka, bro, and captain him.
Jordan, you have any Wolves players?
I have 8 Nuri. I think that's it.
Well, you stay quiet, but you was feeling the pain too. Alright.
Hopefully he plays.
She mentioned when you talk about the attacking return.
Oh yeah, she did.
I had him for a while though, so I was feasting at one point.
Nice. There was a couple of weeks where he came off from bench for like a 5 pointer. I think that was really sweet. But yeah, I mean, I hoping there's gonna be that game when he get like that 12 pointer. You know what? I think it's you self because you were above me in the corner flag league self, and I watched him that day he got the 12 pointer, and I was like, why she have Nuri boy? Take good food above. But yeah, that game was the one. I think that was against Southampton when Prowell got the free kick. He really impressed me. That game really impressed me. And every time I see him, he looks good on the ball. It's just like Wolves do attack. So yeah.
Exactly.
But Liverpool, West Ham, well, the captain in Salah.
No.
You open captain in Salah. because
I really want to captain Salah, but continue to tell him otherwise.
all right, fair enough, fair enough. I don't think we gotta talk about Liverpool assets too much really. Most people will have Trent and Salah, and then maybe Jota. Jota did play midweek,
People
I'm
still
not
have
sure if he
Jota.
played. People
Jota
also
was
have
horrible
Jota.
midweek.
People
But
bring it.
Jota
Well,
was horrible against Norwich.
yeah, but I mean,
And
I don't really like think it's
Jeremy are
a
not
Jota
captain in
thing.
Tierney. Bye bye.
I don't think the
Although
Jota
I have Tierney in my team.
the Jota thing is not really a problem for midweek. He was really terrible, but again, he played left wing. Is Norwich is FA Cup. He he'll play center if he starts midweek, but I'm not sure if he will play because that Mane Salah Diaz thing seems to be the flick right now.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of West Ham, I know a lot of people who wildcarding getting rid of Jared Bowen. People still have Antonio for some reason. What you guys
Very
think?
weird.
Well,
Yeah, that's weird.
I actually gonna sell Bowen this game week for good luck. So
Yeah, I saw them last week for what pros for a net gain of 0. Love that.
I am in the position where I have 3 players I want to get out, but I'm not willing to take a -8.
do it
So
now.
between
Do it now.
Amate, Kevin De Bruyne, and Jared Bowen, one of them had to stay, and right now I'm not sure which one I want in my team.
Amate.
If I keep Amate, my bench boost then fall because the rest of my team perfectly lined up for that bench
You gonna
boost. And if I
You
don't,
can bench boost
if I
next week.
no,
Let me tell you why
and
Amate, because Amate should play game week 30 as well. That's a big thing.
yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah.
right? If it is I don't take out Amate, then there's no way for me to get a Chelsea defender in.
you don't need it. You don't need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
don't need
did.
man.
it.
Which oh
You don't
god,
need
oh
it.
god. But you're
So
not singing the praises of Weghorst and you want a Chelsea
No, no,
defender.
no, no, no. Yeah, exactly. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it.
no, I want to have Rudiger. I think Rudiger and his
Which other
stream that he
defenders you
going to score
have?
against Norwich.
Which other defenders you have, Vic?
I have Dean, Trent, Cancelo,
Cancelo.
and Tierney.
Okay, well yeah, that is actually fair.
Yeah. So
Whew, that's a rough one way.
I kind of in the boats where I want to get rid of Bowen and Amate for Rudiger and maybe Jacob Ramsey.
Okay. Who
But
Chelsea have
that's-
next week? None
Chelsea
all you
have-
know, well, they're terrible. Wow.
just scroll up and press next time.
Nah, I was testing on it. I was testing
Chelsea
on it. I
has-
even going to that. I
Chelsea
did it
has-
long.
No, but we have a nice run
Newcastle.
coming up.
Okay, right.
Newcastle.
Yeah, well, it makes sense then. That yeah, fair enough. Because in that game, I think at that point, if you sell Amate, the points that you might get from Rudiger could definitely surpass what he will bring in 30 in game week 30 now. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'd
and
say good trade.
Leicester has Arsenal next game.
Oh well, yeah,
So,
that should be
yeah.
a game with a goal in it fast. I would
Boy,
say.
just keep on marking it, man. Just keep him on there.
The one
I don't
that's
like
the one that's like, and then West Ham have Villa. So I mean,
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
thing is,
it's-
West Ham.
wait,
One thing to
wait,
factor
wait,
into
before we
West Ham,
move
right?
on.
Yeah, go on.
Villa defense ain't good now. So it's Bowen can GTA.
yeah, but Liverpool defense kind of good now. So
Nah, Liverpool defense ain't good either.
How much goals you saw against us on the weekend, Kwan? How much
in
goals?
120
Whoa.
minutes too.
I score 11 goals against. I mean 10 goals against you. Eh?
Yeah.
It just wasn't open play. It wasn't pens.
No,
Killer
honestly, like either way, I think having Rudiger personally would be the best option. So
Yeah, I agree
that's
with you.
why
there.
I'll do Bowen and
But-
Amate to Rudiger and Jacob Ramsey.
But I want to talk about something because as we are on the topic of West Ham, right? Like this is the point in the season where a lot of people agree with me too. Is you see West Ham kind of losing a bit of momentum in some aspects now. And that's partially because their squad is kind of very thin. So
Not even
this week,
kinda.
Very thin.
yeah. But this week, for example, though, like
They
let
should
me pull
have.
up
They
this.
should
No,
have been the team to buy.
let me pull up this. Let me pull up
Weghorst.
this. So let me
Ship
pull up.
it,
Oop, I
ship
keep
it.
taking off the wrong thing. Wait, sorry guys. But let me take off that and put on that and share the screen and there we go.
And
So
also in the reverse, before I move on, in the reverse fixture, West Ham beat all their cheats, eh?
yeah, when I had a lot more momentum and at
And
home.
Bowen. And
And
Bowen
Bowen
had
did
2
score.
assists,
Yeah,
eh?
you guys 2
So
assists.
he had 2
Yeah.
assists too.
I was flying that day. I went to check my. I went to visit my girlfriend that day, and she had to console me when I reached, and I was very upset. Where my trench shoot in the airport. At least he scored that game. But yeah, So Ben Johnson is somebody as well. Definitely, an enabler and wildcard. Neil right now. Fixtures might not be the greatest. I don't think did they have a game week 30 fixture? They do. So that is probably the big driving factor. Even if it's against Tottenham, they
I
do
know,
have a game week 30
I
fixture.
know, I know. See why they get three in that game, you know? Why,
But
why
the
you
thing
putting
is, right,
Cornels at left wing back?
bro, this
Put
is
him
like
on
the
there.
first choice. This is the only centre backs right now. You know that, right?
No. You
Um,
hear what I'm saying? Why
yeah,
Cornels
yeah, yeah. I
playing
see
left
it
wing
now. I
back?
see it now. But what's that? They have 21 Savage. Yeah. It's a knife. They have Meow Meow and they have Thunder Bastard here. So it's just problems now, way. That I say that they probably beat us 4-0 this weekend, but um, yeah, I
But
mean,
him
in
going on
terms of the
striking, boy.
yeah, that's the thing. So that's the other factor, right? Obviously, Liverpool play a high line. Bowen is intelligent. Though. Bowen know how to run off the ball. Anthony is a good holder player. We struggle against front twos. So a lot of variables in that. But just given the upside of the fixtures, it might make more sense to swap Bowen for double game. I wouldn't say rule out the chances of a return from him though. If you could keep it, if you really have to keep him, keep him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
and then like Mr. Thunder strike on the Melody Park there.
Suchek
Manuel
injured.
Lanzini.
That's
Manuel Lanzini. Mr. Thunder
true,
strike.
true, true. He like a sick. I feel sick, right?
Yeah, so
Suchek is injured. I think he might miss the game. So that's a big
Oh,
concern too. Yeah, in terms of the
yeah.
so
defense.
if that's the case, then
Captain
that is
Salah.
problems. That is
Yeah,
problems.
it is. I didn't know he was
Yeah.
injured.
So I mean, KVP has okay. That's one to maintain. I see to monitor. I see Dagger now come and say talking about Ward Pros. Not Ward Pros. Walker Peters hamstring injury. So
Let me check Premier injuries one time.
it confirmed that for us in the studio, Kwan. But yeah, I am man. I'd like to be optimistic about football games, but especially with these games where you feel like Liverpool should win, that's when Liverpool just give you a heart attack and thing. So I don't know. But I think the biggest plus for keeping Bowen right now is definitely that game week 30 fixture, especially against Spurs. Spurs defending could be real weird sometimes. So and obviously West Ham like to score against Spurs, right? So that's the
Mhm.
biggest driving factor there. Maybe if you want to get rid of him at game week 30. If you're wild card, then I'll definitely say get rid of him. They might have better
So
options.
Susek has a face/head injury. So
Ooh.
they say he has to get some stitches.
Ah, he be
So
fit then. Yeah.
yeah, so he has 75% right
Yeah,
now
he fit
for
man.
the Venus test. And let me check that Walker Peters for Mr. Javed.
Yeah. I but
Javed, Walker Peters, he have a thigh injury.
okay.
Yeah.
So well Perrard should start then. That we say.
Late fitness test 50%. Yeah.
I see some Arsenal prop in the chat there. But we speaking of Arsenal now, because Watford play Arsenal and guys, which triple love you all have from Arsenal, be? Double
Well,
up, triple up?
I had a, I had two.
Mm-hmm.
I had Saka and
Ramsdale.
I have Saka and I have Tierney and I had Saka. So I sold Saka this game for -4.
So you have Tini.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know why I should have just take a 0 from Saka and but
Yeah, that's a weird
that
one.
-4 didn't work out. It didn't work out. It didn't work out.
That was some error, isn't it?
Yeah, because Everton done.
Like, right
Man
after I
City
tell
was
you
gonna
the
match
double the
them up.
double defense was the thing. Alright, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool,
No,
cool,
no,
cool.
no.
We had a
It
discussion.
was no. You tell me out of the defense after by Marines.
Well, bye bars later. What the hell? Anyway,
By
Jordan, who you have from Arsenal? Ramsdale.
I
No, you
have
have a Martinez.
exactly. I have Tierney and Smith Rowe.
Mhm.
Once again, my bias. There's no way I'm getting rid of Smith Rowe no matter what. I had him when he came off the bench the 2 times and scored kind of thing.
Nah,
So
nah, you
he
gotta keep the
just
man. You gotta keep the
he
man.
just staying right there. So yeah.
I sense some passion behind that, so I respect that.
Smith
Honestly,
Smith Smith Rowe is the modern day
Smith
Chicharito, yes.
he
Smith
did
Rowe say
score. He did score
Smith Rowe
against
say
Brentford.
if you're out here,
Yeah.
Smith Rowe, Jordan, she's looking for you.
Oh wait, whoa, wait. That's my second choice. We can't do that.
Oh, sorry. Listen
Oh
on,
my god!
she's looking for you. She's looking for you.
You're looking for me someone to beat him or to claim him at this point because the man just
A
on
little bit
a,
of
on
both, a
a
little bit of both.
Love,
But yeah, I mean Smith Rowe, he got a goal against Brentford. The thing is with him, as Jordan rightfully said, though, this man's come off the bench and bag points, though. I feel like Dagger stream late, because I see he responding late. But
yeah.
Saka,
Big up you,
um,
John.
Saka,
Johnny, what do you feel? You should make a permanent fixture on your shirt.
but Johnny could pull through anytime, he's always missing somebody either way. So definitely come true. But alright, well, we have the resident Arsenal journalist say corner flag sources do confirm that that ESR is in contention this weekend, right? So Martinelli out of form, you say, okay, alright. So
No matter if he out of form or not, he does play and Smith Rowe's bench. So.
You see what? I feel so, no, John. We will talk about it after the show.
But the important question to ask regarding Arsenal is whether or not Tomiyasu is fit or not, because he's probably, I think, he's
most
one of
crucial
the
part.
most essential players in the Arsenal team.
Well, we have sources that I will definitely consult the edge on. Tomiyasu fitter. Anyway, yeah. Tony definitely a good option too, I think, because it's Tony.
No,
People will
when
still with Ben
I said
White.
essential, I mean not in FPL terms, but in
To the team, yeah, to the team,
in
yeah.
the team, yeah.
Tomiyasu out, he says. Okay, so Cedric will probably play there.
That makes the defense a lot worse.
Against Watford too. Watford could be a team that scores, as we know, the Emmanuel Dennis 2-3 weeks again. Okay, well, hopefully soon. Ramsdale, I think, is most people will have Ramsdale this week, I believe.
Yeah, not most people, but some.
Next week for sure, because they have a double. But I think right now it's important to kind of look at the Arsenal players, because Arsenal do have a game week 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Against Villa. Okay, right. So, yeah, I mean, right now they have a double. This is not really the easiest double in the world either. But they do have a double next week. They have other fixtures. So, again, like, if you want to load up, I like Saka. I do like Saka.
John, I think you're bad calling here, G.
Look. Dollar store cancel.
Dollar store cancel.
Wait, alright then.
I hear reports the other day that Tierney was linked to Real Madrid and all kind of thing, So
a Scottish player at Real Madrid, right?
So,
but the guys, Watford have a double. They're not going in. Last time we had a double, Watford had a double. Ole man, Captain Dennis and what was so good?
All right.
Oh, you captain it?
No. Listen, Watford going to score.
Men take -4 and -8 for Dennis.
Hey, you are king, brother. He's
okay, yeah, okay. I get points. Anything better than -1. Okay.
Watford go and score this game.
Yeah, for sure. Though. And they're gonna sour the Arsenal clean sheet. That's what's gonna happen. Though.
It seems inevitable, you know.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I could pinpoint you the exact moment my heart breaking. Right? Let's zoom for this. So, you see here, Sunday 6th March between 10 and 12, they will sour my Arsenal clean sheet. Then Thursday 10th March between 3:30 and 5, they will sour my Wolves clean sheet. That's if I knew even playing. So yeah, all in all, dog. Yeah.
So what you're saying is Dennis 12 pointer.
Nah, I feel as just play Foster and hope for the best.
The most informed Watford attacker right now is Sissoko.
So as I said, play Foster.
He scored the other day. I can't remember how much game weeks ago it was, but he scored.
And that's fun for them.
I see man had the
it was our way, John. Hey, John, don't say that, dog. Everybody else, nobody gonna agree with you on that. I'm sad I got street red. What do we feel this is? You feel this is Xhaka?
Yeah.
Relax yourself, huh?
Sissoko was the last Watford player to score on the 23rd of February in a 4-1 loss at home to Palace.
Yeah, John, you better behave because you aren't going to take your winger next season, brother.
Yeah, Saka left footed, huh? Alright, okay. Real quiet now in the chat, so Manchester Derby, City United. Upsets. I not mentioned Cancelo again because I mentioned him last time for that and he get 14 points and I wanted to cry. So I'm playing Cancelo.
However, I play my bench boost, so he play regardless.
Yeah, I might play my bench boost. I started to decide on that. But I feel like that's our fixture where we have City assets. Cancelo is probably the only man I will have in my team for this. So.
Well, I have Riyad Mahrez. So if he doesn't play, I will chip off.
What, Riyad Mahrez, the League 2, the slayer of all the League 2 sides and League 1 sides? Man is
right. I don't understand. He better start. I better start. And City have Champions League midweek, but they already be side 5-0. and they have to beat Man U. Otherwise, Liverpool will jump them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a must-win game.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything about that, but what I should say is you should just look for who's on penalties for City because they probably will get one that they don't deserve.
Which, yeah, which is
And then
possibly Kevin De Bruyne, right?
Mara's on pens
Mahrez,
above
probably
Oh,
Mahrez.
everyone.
Maradona.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, well, all right, that point coming.
Yeah, but you have Harrison though. So anyway, Spurs
Mara's
against Everton.
Mara's only on pens when
But yeah,
he on the pitch
Ole,
though, they call.
thank I know.
That is not true. Imagine they bring on you and take up any other day.
But you know, I can't remember. I'm laughing.
Is the Harrison effect though? Anyway, so Spurs against Everton is the only game on Monday. Oh my god, what a terrible Monday. So Kane's son triple, double, quadruple up. What are you saying? Doherty. Anybody gonna punt on Doherty? Or what are you saying? Nobody, man. Well, they might not do have any guts. So
No.
No.
well,
If it's one player, I would buy from. Well, possibly look at from Spurs is probably a cool
Doherty man get 18 points though.
But who cares?
18 points.
That's good for him. That's really nice.
No, but if it's one player who's looking better and better each week in that Spurs team is Kulusevski.
Kulusevski, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a good outside pick, really.
Yeah,
You got-
and what's his price right now?
That's up here.
The tricky thing about Spurs is that
$6 million. Can't go wrong.
because they lost to Middlesbrough, the mighty Middlesbrough, in the FA Cup, they have a game in game week 30
Yeah.
against West Ham. So that's
Kulusevski.
if you want to get Dejan Kulusevski, if you want to get Son, if you want to get Kane, if you want to get Matt Doherty, I mean,
And they have a double next week.
yeah, they have a double and then they have a game in game week 30.
That's a nice double, no? Man, you ain't good.
Well, I'll be trying to fit in Son somewhere in there.
The problem with Spurs is, it's Spurs. So,
Valid point, my friend. Valid point.
Like-
Everton. Anybody have anything to say about Everton? Anybody?
yeah, I have something to say. The problem with Everton is there's Everton.
Real.
No. The problem
Vic, you're
is
speaking my language tonight.
the problem. It have two problems with them. Yes, one is Everton, and two is because Frank Lampard.
You see, you as a Chelsea fan, you could say that. If I say that, and then go on to roast me and anybody, yeah, man.
I need them to get relegated, so I need Spurs to win.
Mhm.
Sorry to
Jordan.
Frank.
Jordan,
boy.
thank you, Jordan. Thank you.
You're
You see, I need Everton to get relegated out of pure bad mind. And
And
yeah,
you know, it's possible. If Frank,
no,
if Lampard get them relegated, nobody go in probably.
bro. Yeah, or let's say any man legacy there, honestly. That's something. But the only person I can think of from Everton is Anthony Gordon. So let's look at the fixtures coming up. They have Tottenham, Wolves, Newcastle. So that's 3 losses right there, right? Blanc. West Ham lost, United lost, Palace lost, Liverpool.
I didn't even think
Probably
you
a
should
draw
talk about
because we're in a
Everton
title race, though. Probably a draw here because we're in a title race. Chelsea lost, Leicester lost, Brentford lost. Yeah, man, I'm going down, man.
Relegation.
One thing to
They
note
like
with Everton
they like
as well
Vish,
is
they like Vish relegation.
one thing to note with
Big
them
up
is
Vistry. Yeah.
one thing to note with Everton is they have a bunch of fixtures to reschedule, and that's the reason
That's
I think
right.
they're
I'm
not
agreeing
And
with
gonna
remember,
get
minutes is the only difference between halfwits and gonna be there. Remember that? Any points
I know
department.
So,
All right, nice. So Kane captain this week then. I was saying. We already covered all of these fixtures, I believe.
Yes, so
So-
then we could jump into our transfers quickly.
Yeah, well, I have no clue, bro. What I hear, I can show you. Right now, the only thing that kind of appealing to me was,
I already
for sure,
gave you the Young Crew schedule, right?
for sure, this happening, dog. For sure. I miss
So-
you so much, my king. I love you. Even though I don't, as we like hated on him, though, I love Rich. As a
So,
FPL,
yeah.
I said that.
So here now,
Yeah.
we taking a -8 or a -4.
Probably I might not see it, but it depends if I bench booster or not. That's the case. And
Because I know
I
you're
don't
going to sell DC, right?
yeah, probably just because
And
he
I know
played
you're
midweek
going
too.
to sell Legos, right?
Well, that's the thing now. Yeah. I don't know because if I keep where I go, I could shoulder this week and you have Brentford next week now. Way.
Yeah, but then the blanket and it. And then after the City.
I guess I'll them afterwards for a man who have for probably I could fund Vardy at some point there and
But they
see if
have
I get
some.
him in.
But after that is Norwich. Too bad.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm glad I don't have any bag where people have like Pope and me and thing and how to sell all them too. But yeah, right now this is what I have confirmed. What I might do is bring in somebody who's very special to me. We'll see. So well, look, if you ever want to be on the podcast, hit up Kwan. We love you. You're a very well respected member of our community. And
Pretty
yeah,
send the Twitter ad day.
put them in the next. We gotta put them in the at them now. At them for real though.
I
And
think
while
we gotta make a little Twitter group and a mini chat.
but we'll try that to know. But one thing I'm looking at too is the blank game week. So if I do replace Veg, it'll be for a man who playing any blank now, which I don't even know who playing any blank to replace Veg with. Because the thing is, I losing money with this move here. I have like point two.
Let me call out the teams that are playing in Game Week 30. Villa, Arsenal, Leicester, Wolves, Brentford, West Ham, Tottenham, Leeds.
Best
So
I just
it's
leave
eight.
Vegas there.
There's eight teams playing. So if
Which
you
is
want
only Watkins,
somebody, if you want somebody that price, you could go for Watkins. You could go for
Are you
Nah,
talking about
Watkins too expensive too, but that's the
Why
thing.
you talking about Watkins?
you could go
I
for
might go for
Ivan
Tony,
Toney.
man.
You could go for yeah.
Nah, enough. Let me refresh my page there because I don't want any of those transfers to save. Right. Yeah, that's me. I still don't know if I played my free hits. I think all I can see this way, right? So this is how much doubles I have in Game Week 28 right now. This is how much doubles I have in Game Week 29. As you can see, they're neck and neck. So I decided what I'm doing because the thing about 29 is Liverpool have a double. 28 is yeah, I don't even know, like we don't have a double. So yeah, but
Yeah, I just tweet good luck, right?
alright, nice. Hopefully he jumps
Yeah.
on. But who wants to go next?
I'll go next. So my transfers this game week would be Amate. Thanks for the 8 points, but
Man,
That's
It's
the
time
leave.
to go. It's time to
Well,
go.
Where you go celebration, boy?
who's my brethren, Kwan?
I'm asking you.
Now you bridging up top.
Yeah, my brethren here, boy.
Alright,
7
sorry.
minutes.
That
I would
is
tell him
my
after
brethren.
he fought against Chelsea, after he
That's why I consider it.
manhandled Thiago Silva a little bit. But
Jordan,
Amate,
you feel like what's gonna score, Jordan? Let me ask you.
No.
Okay. We'll go with Jordan take today because Kwan will always just say no. So.
but I would go Amate to Rudiger, and
Okay.
with game week 30 in mind, I will go for Coutinho.
Hey, Mr.
I like that.
If I take a minus for Rudiger, I captain. I'm playing.
Yeah,
And
he's
actually-
also the man who
No, wait.
who have Jack Harrison on his side now.
Wait. Before you continue,
We already continue, man.
Javid has Rudiger as his captain this game week in his squad.
Yes, I saw that, but I don't know. I don't know who to captain this game weekend. Truth,
Yeah,
to be honest,
a little shaky.
When in doubt,
I
pick
might
Salah.
captain Coutinho, I might captain Rafinha, I could captain Salah, I could captain Roger, but
When in doubt, pick Salah.
when in doubt, pick Salah. That's correct.
Good night, Brandon.
Good night,
But-
Brandon.
That would be my -4 for this game week with a look towards game week 30. Because if I do that, I would have 8 players starting in game week 30. In game week 29, I'll look to get rid of Weghorst and just Weghorst for now.
So wait, when you
So that'll be
play
nice.
bench boost,
Sorry,
when you play bench boost,
I could play my bench boost with this team, to be honest.
so you accepting that 2 from Weghorst.
Yeah,
Actually, you accepting that 1 from Weghorst because you gonna fight with Thiago.
I accept only one
yeah,
from
yeah.
Weghorst, the none from Bowen, Cancelo too. So. But-
Bowen's gone scratch it, brother.
But yeah, that's the thing. If it is I were to take off Bowen instead of KDB, I wouldn't even be able to afford Ramsey. So it really forcing my hand to get rid of KDB. Although I think KDB against United is a really good shot. but so it does go.
Yes.
You know,
Take
I
a minus,
really
take a minus it and get Willock now.
minus mate.
FPL mid,
Follow.
big up FPL mid.
I do
One
think
time.
I do think a minus 8 is required in this situation at all.
Double, but that is 12 points.
Double, cauldron bubble.
Willock doesn't have a game in game week 30, Bowen does.
All right, buddy.
Now they have him watching the logistics if I take a minus 12 and bring in Coutinho away.
I mean, the reason why I chose Coutinho over Willock is for that same reason, that game week 30.
Yeah.
So why not Jacob Ramsey?
Why not Jacob Ramsey? To be honest, I could go for Ramsey, but
Yes,
we
man.
go see.
Go for
It's
Ramsey.
unlucky yet. It'll be one of Coutinho or Ramsey.
Is the meme with the when you have an English player versus a Brazilian player now? That's always gonna go the Brazilian. So.
But I already have a Brazilian player here, so it does go.
Rafinha. Well, you see, Jesse Marsh is such a madman. He go bench on Rafinha for his game on shipping. So, hey.
Jack
But
Harris,
yeah,
that trick.
I like how the bench boost looks for this game week actually.
None. We not.
John,
we
the
not
answer is
recommending.
none.
None. We not recommending none.
Kai
Why would you
Havertz.
captain at Chelsea? No, don't do that.
Takumi Minamino.
He
Same
doesn't do
player.
this.
The Super League game week, I like that one.
Hey, big man. So okay, big man thing. If you really want to captain a Chelsea player in a double game week, Jorginho. I ain't even joking. I ain't even joking.
And you know he get rested in the big cup game against Liverpool because
Chelsea
they don't
win
play many
pens.
big games.
If Chelsea win pens, you get you.
Mr. Hop skip. Let's see what I'm saying. I'll tell him do a jump. Salah, like he's just gone eating evil. Boy, I realize that since he lose that
Hey,
medal, he gone mad.
Let me share my screen and tell you what I do.
You better be asking the Willock for a future.
Right. So I have this guy who I said I would.
Wait, hold on. Your mouse kind of glitching out here. Tell us what you're talking about.
So I have this guy named Manuel Dennis in my team, right? Who I really want to sell, but I don't know yet. That double game week, look at everything. I ain't gonna lie. But my plans possibly this game week was to sell Gerard Bowen
Right.
for Willock and to sell Weghorst. But if I sell Weghorst, it's for who?
Yeah, boy, it really don't have much options, which is why I just thinking I'm gonna keep the man.
Yeah. Same.
That is right, because Brentford is a nice fixture and I could always move him on after. Huang is probably the best bet, I would say. But again, rotation and Wolves will score.
And I read for the part Wolves on a ship in the start. So I was gonna sell Ite.
Nah, man.
Oh yeah.
Nah, don't sell like this. You're mad.
Nah.
But what would you go?
Wait. All these players you're looking at to sell and you seriously keeping Harrison. Like I thought this was a joke.
Oh,
You picked so many other people and you're calling me as a...
I only keep any man because you want double game week.
So I
But
ignore
him
you about
about
double
the
game
game
week too. I ignore you
Exactly.
about double game week. No.
I don't care, but I want to the girl.
Okay.
Hey, I see wild one in the show here. Leave me to with my wild transfer.
So Kwan, let me ask you something. Right? Why not do Digne to Rudiger instead?
No, Kwan. Why don't you Yoris to Mendy?
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But it's true.
Now take off your screen and let somebody else shit. Jordan, you go.
I have a lot of things to think about.
Clearly. Like, why you bringing Harrison?
But I
Wait, hold up. We have like 3 questions here. So somebody says something. What's ZH? Kwan, Jordan, tell us. ZH. Yes, no. No, yes.
Wait to do what?
To bring him in, captain him, whatever.
I don't think so, you know.
I wouldn't captain him.
Yeah, I wouldn't captain him for sure, but I don't even
And
think to bring him in.
he will play one of the games.
No,
He will play
meaning that he will only play one, I think.
Yeah.
If you're looking at that.
I feel John just trying to wile people up, you know. But
Yeah,
Salek
okay.
asking about Wolves' recommendations. We talked about the defense possibly
Jesus,
being a trap, but we said Sa is probably the best bet. Cody
If you
or
want to go
Kilman,
for Wolves forward, Jimenez is the most nailed.
Annie and Pence.
Yeah, the others are just too punty at this point in time.
Boy, Brandon, just buy Dentoka.
Alright, so you heard different points there. You can gauge yourself which one you want to take on, and
I'll do by the dunker. Just do it.
that's the hint.
Dentoka's Good old life.
Who? Jordan, you talking
yeah.
about your transfers next? Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, I have no idea what I want to do. Obviously, I'm thinking.
Wait. Before she move on, she tell me about Jack Harrison, and she have Cavaloon and her field.
Okay, wait. Whoa.
Ooh,
Wait.
that's a fair
Whoa.
point, you know. That's a fair point. You know.
I've had him since week 1, and once again, he's the next one that I just can't get rid of no matter what.
Yeah, wildcard.
But
Nah.
he's separate.
Yeah, wildcard.
Okay. I can't remember when I used my wildcard, but I don't know why he's still there in truth.
I can't forgive
Anyways.
you. I can't forgive you for that one because Calvert-Lewin was injured for like half the season.
Yeah, like
he was
me
on-
and
I
yeah,
think
like
he
me
was
and
on my
Trent last
bench.
season. But yeah, like me and Trent last season. I was in a toxic relationship with Trent last season when he wasn't holding anything. You and I had a toxic relationship with Calvert-Lewin, but at least Trent was giving me appearance points now.
All right.
Yeah.
I get the points in the beginning. That's all that matters. When he was scoring and saying his first
But he
couple
scored like once.
No,
Oh wait, we
no,
have a
no,
question here though. We have a question here. Hold on, eh?
He said
Somebody
he already
asked.
have James,
Vignesh.
and he didn't want to sell him. He triple up on Chelsea in a wild card. I wouldn't if the triple up is James Reese. I mean James Rudiger and Mendy.
I don't know. That's still I don't like to triple up on defense. I would say double up.
I wouldn't do
probably on
that,
defense.
but
I would say double up
if
for the
you
most.
really want to double, you gonna triple up. Right? That's my entry I watch. Because Aspie's still kind of out.
Yeah. I saw like DCL is a knee injury waiting to happen. DCL has a knee injury that already happened, so I don't know
Yeah,
what you're talking
right.
about.
Just to respond to Vignesh, I think James Rudiger and Coutinho would be the most optimal play.
Yeah,
in that
agreed.
situation.
Yeah.
You have Son as a nice pick too. Son is a
Yeah,
nice pick.
okay.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking Jota out. Now, you see,
Oh, see why you forget me.
yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
I'm
It's supposed to
thinking
say that
Jota
way,
out.
stop it.
Because if I think about all the others, Smith Rowe, obviously, I just have to keep him. We have a relationship going on there. And Salah, Son, obviously not. And then Bowen, I don't know. I just feel like he's going to surprise me. So I feel like Jota's the one.
But what about Edward?
Yeah, you have Edward. You have Edward, Dennis, and Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
That's like
So
the
I'm
least deadly.
thinking Edward out. I mean, it should be Calvert-Lewin, but
Oh my god.
I think you should take a minus 8.
no, I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
so.
wait, how much you have your wildcard and stuff still, right?
I've won, yeah.
Well, what I would do probably for your situation, I wouldn't wildcard now. I would build my team for game week 30 and then wildcard and after game week 30.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll keep an eye on the fixtures and stuff. Obviously, check Ben Curran or whoever. Yeah, well, you don't have. What the hell? You do have Broha, and
And
you
then-
was singing the man praises.
Yeah, Hezon. She need a wild card, but
Yeah, you can wildcard eventually. But you see what you do right there. Right? You have
Okay.
Coutinho,
See,
you
it's
have
not a man.
Broha.
but she need.
Yeah, but I want a Chelsea defender.
I wouldn't sell
Uh-huh.
that guy. What's his name? Edward. I'll sell
I'll sell Calvert-Lewin, yeah.
Cavaloon.
Because Edward might score. Edward might score.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll
we
sell
come up with
Cavaloon
toxic
to pick up
relationship in truth.
Let me check something for you, right? So this week, Crystal Palace played Stoke. I don't know if Edward played. I didn't check the lineup because I knew.
You could afford if you take out Coutinho and put in Jacob Ramsey, you could afford to go DCL to Harry Kane.
Well, that's a short day.
Oh, yeah.
Olise played 90 minutes, dog, and Edward came off the
Vic
bench.
just
Did he?
trying to take you off the trainer.
No,
Did
the reason
Edward-
I said that
No,
is because Broha doesn't have a game week 30 game,
That's
but
true.
Spurs do.
Bro,
So-
Edward didn't play. Edward didn't play
Yeah.
this week, so
I know.
I
I'm
would play.
telling you. He has fallen out with the coach.
You think so? Nah, you know what, Jordan? I would keep Edward, dog. Can't have no sources. If corner flag confirm it, it happen, right?
He was scoring before, and
Dog.
just so boom, you got the team.
Yeah, but dog, we
That
have to think
makes
about it. Dog.
sense.
She have DCL. So
True.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a toxic relationship going on there, so you just
Yeah.
need to get rid of him. But
And I
then the
would say-
defender,
Livermental could probably bust. Nah, like don't do that.
No, that's who I would
Martinez
take
Tamendi. Again.
oh my gosh. You're breaking my
Like
heart
a
there.
choke.
I feel like he should not come on the show, you know, because now we just
No.
talking about this.
No, wait,
I
wait.
tell you, I just left my bias run,
Martinez has a double, right?
Yeah.
So you could go
Sanchez,
with
how many?
Fernando out as well.
How much is that? 7.
Uh,
How much is Rudiger?
6.2
Oh.
or 6.3.
Okay.
6
Yeah.
and too much.
So like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
that's
that
nice
look
actually.
good.
That
Do
look
you
good,
have
man.
a free hit in the bank?
No.
No. Well then you would need to build for game week 30 before you instead of doing that.
Yeah, so now what you should do probably if you take any -8, kind of wild talk, but I would then prioritize a move for somebody who's playing in game week 30,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
and
just
then
all this advice. Just remember this guy right on top of you in your rankings.
although yeah, but
He cannot
Kwan,
keep
you
you
know
down,
fully
eh?
well though. I don't really care if people is. I'll tell her the same thing because one likely to
I
rock
joking, I
Jordan anyway.
joking, I joking.
I see Hezron says he'll sell Cancelo. A lot of people selling Cancelo this week.
I
I
was
know that's
thinking
a
about
wild card.
that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
For what? For what? Man, you're not good.
Yeah, but
Alright,
don't play
guys.
Pep roulette.
Now that Kwan says they're gonna sell Cancelo for
Yeah, real.
Do
eh,
it. 14 points come my way.
I have Laporte, I have Laporte. I'll get like half the points,
Do it.
more likely. But yeah, I mean, I don't think yeah, kind of good state there to be honest. Yeah, a nice little shape because Smith Rowe, Coutinho, Son should all play. Bowen should play any blank.
Mhm.
Sorry.
It's just the
Dennis
striker.
would play.
It's
Yeah.
just the
Striker,
striker.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's why I was thinking instead of going Coutinho, you could go to Ramsey and possibly get Harry Kane up
So here
front.
na
But-
corner flag. A little out a blue question, right? I know Patrick Vieira, I have a daughter. That is why
Oh
I'm
god.
you know.
So- well, Zaha playing for them too, and that already happened to him, so it could be a whole situation. But yeah, well, I feel like we give Jordan real choices there, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
good,
have a
man.
lot to think about. You have a lot to think about.
Hey, you come here, you're stimulated. That's what we're going on. John, we want to know corner flag sources first of all, right? We're going on with Edward, but we know corner flag have its reach far and wide.
So here na.
We are waiting.
You-
We are waiting
So
confirmation.
I was saying that Patrick Vieira, I have a daughter. So that I want to know if that is why Edward get dropped.
So, captaincy this week. Mine, as I say, Musala when in doubt, always. Always a good pick. I think other people are gonna be captaining probably Rudiger as well. I think. What do you guys think? Anybody have anything? What pros maybe? Ivan,
Coutinho call
Broha,
him by name though.
Coutinho, that's the man. Yellow Hardy man. I'm scared now, terrified.
You see, like John La. You see, he can't confirm that he have a daughter.
Why y'all gonna know this severely on the? Oh my god! Why would you? Oh lord.
Oh my god.
Kwan, we know start the streaming thing though. We're gonna get kicked off before it even take off though. Go on there. Alright, so captaincy picks, right? Yeah, I feel like probably I don't even know why I'm gonna captain this weekend. I don't know what I'm talking about. Who they want captain me? Bruja.
Hmm.
And I just put on Salah and Coulter days.
Salah, my foot. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, as Jared say, Captain Salah.
Salah's a great record against West Ham, of course. We know that. He always scores assists against them. I think it's like 6 consecutive games in a row. So,
Hmm.
yeah. But all streaks have to come to an end.
I would agree with Javid's pick, to be honest. If I bring in him for -4, I might as well go all the way. The last time I captained a centre back was
Shane
Duffy.
Duffy.
Yeah, so that's why it's so hard now, but Rudiger is not Shane Duffy,
Like John
But then
asked
again,
about Captain FIFA. I mean, Captain
KDB.
I think KDB.
FIFA, what are you talking about though?
And Edward real good in FIFA though. It's unreal.
Serious?
Yeah.
he good in Football Manager too. I could
You could in real life, me, I know what the hell he starting. Anyway, KDB against United, but I feel like just a bad mind game and like United going to end up getting something from it. I don't know.
Brother, you want
Goal.
United to
Nah,
win, brother.
boy. Like, my hatred
You
for
want
United
that.
is worse. You I don't understand. I was celebrating when my clean sheet, my double clean sheet last week against Everton. I think. With the penalty in the last minute. I think.
Yeah, because points celebrating
Yeah,
regardless.
that's the only thing that could make me feel better. KDB against United. Does he have a decent record? Let's check that out. Let's go to the stats team. Stats team, you on? Yeah, we're good on. KDB versus United record. So Transfer Markets has all these stats if you all want to know. He actually has a decent record against them. He has in 13 appearances, he has not as cap though.
And I'm on Riyad Mahrez has
Corner
from the
flag,
bench.
corner flag. Where you getting your stats from? He have one
How
goal
much
against United.
how much Riyad Mahrez has from the bench?
For the bench, he gave me an assist off the bench this season. But corner flag, where they get them stats from? Because he only have one goal at in here. No?
I doubt he only have one goal versus Burnley.
Dog, nah, I'd go through the two. I'd look at the wrong thing. How'd it be, right? Let me see. Let's filter it by names. I can do that. Okay, filtered by games played, right? So he has that's it. 13 games against United. Kevin De Bruyne has one goal.
Oh, wow.
Corner flag. What going on with you, eh?
And he telling me right just earlier in the show about to get my facts right.
You
But
guys wanna know? You guys wanna know what's the team that he liked to beat up the most? Kevin De Bruyne.
tell us.
Yeah, sure you want to know. Well, it's Chelsea. 5 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah, I knew you were
But,
going to say that.
yeah. I see how Kwan get excited. I was savoring the moments, you know. Then Arsenal next, John.
No,
5 goals and 2
I thought it was
assists.
Arsenal. No, that is right.
I filtered my goals right now. So he actually has 5 goals against Arsenal as well.
You know who's team signing in the summer, John? Saka.
Whoa, no, Kevin De Bruyne have 8 assists against Southampton. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so that's the general stats there regarding De Bruyne. I don't know. I don't think I would. I mean, you could try and do it maybe because it comes back to we're talking about like football and every captain have it against Norwich, and then Liverpool played United and Salah got the hat trick. Maybe the same thing will happen this time, you know, except with De Bruyne.
And then
So I don't know. I think this is a good week for captaincy to just pick somebody you're feeling to pick now. Vibes it up a little bit.
just go and buy Havertz and captain the man.
Captain Minamino, you'll get less heartbreak because the expectations will be lower. But yeah,
But I think Coutinho is the man, to be honest.
Coutinho's a real good captaincy pick this week. I would like.
Yeah.
But you know what? We kinda talk about Coutinho this week, right? This today, and his expected goal involvement has dropped off dramatically in the past couple of games, and that is something that I should probably address because next thing you know we hype up team. I mean, probably will still be in the scout team, eh?
I wanna check that right between Coutinho and Ramsey. Whose expected goal involvement higher? Because I think Aston Villa on a whole have been really bad. They've been really bad the last couple of games, which kind of putting me off too. Because if that's the case, might as well go for Willock. But Willock do have a game in game week 2.
Well.
So looking at Villa, right? The highest XG for the last month. So looking from February 1st. So yeah, I'm gonna change the scale a little bit. Maybe or you'll have an idea. January maybe. I don't know. We could look until you wanna look till after the last time they bag up leads though, and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see that. That was when I had a job in things, so that means that was around here. When that was that was a Friday.
Friday
afternoon?
Friday
Was that Tuesday? A Friday afternoon?
Yeah,
I see it now,
it was a Friday afternoon.
I think it was a Wednesday or Tuesday. No, it might have been a Tuesday. Where that game is Anyway, they do it from January, right? So we did from January the 22nd here. The expected goals from there is still Jacob Ramsey, 1 expected goal and 2 goals, and the XA was Coutinho with 1 expected assist. So not really looking too hot for these men right now. Obviously, I think that is due to more the system, however. But yeah, I mean, Coutinho, I feel like people kind of inflating it. Well, he looks like a really good option, I think, and probably he will get some points because they do need the points, right?
I
Yeah, I mean,
think the
just
points. I think the points will come against Leeds.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing
Yeah.
to watch out for. Leeds are a team like that now.
Mhm. And well,
I
and he did get 16 points against Leeds early in the
last
season.
time on.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
But that's the other thing I wanna address, right? Because if it is you're going for Villa over Newcastle midfielder, like if you're choosing Coutinho over Willock, right? You have to look at the fact that
the blank.
Newcastle have good fixtures right through, but then a blank.
But
And
at the same time, that is 4 fixtures against 4 fixtures, yeah. So
true. So it's it kind
could
of
be.
weighs out in a way.
And
But
again, like yeah,
Aston Villa has Southampton, Leeds, West Ham, and Arsenal, right?
okay.
Newcastle have, let me see, they have Brighton, Southampton, Chelsea, Everton. So
That is,
it's neck and neck.
what's Newcastle record
Newcastle,
like against Everton? Against Chelsea? Chelsea fans.
I,
They
I
score on
would,
you there. They score on you there as well.
they need to score when this guy was there. What's this guy in mind? Cisse. Remember that?
Wait,
nah,
what a player? Wait.
they were scoring. Like Newcastle is one of the bogey teams, I think. Like in recent memory, it was Newcastle and Crystal Palace until last season when it became West Brom.
That's probably.
Briefly, yes.
Let me. I will check it out later.
So
What is their record?
looking at that recently, Chelsea have actually walked over them in the last 3 games: 3-0, 2-0, 2-0, and then before that it was 1-0 in 2020. So yeah, but
Yes,
I mean
Last time Newcastle beat us was 2018.
yeah.
Sorry, 2020.
2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
gosh, man, I know say that way.
Oh gosh, I don't listen to you.
Yeah, clearly you have Jack Harrison in your field team. Anyway, so yeah, I mean captaincy picks real split. In terms of the I have Ramsey already now, boys. I just wouldn't. I kind of just hopefully best with him and then maybe bring an Avila defender.
But you on wait
Um,
before you move on. That
mhm.
one that lost Frank Lampard was the coach, eh?
Okay, that I don't count then. So then when it
Yeah,
was
so the
when was it?
count.
When was it? So 2018 then.
Yeah, isn't it?
So what you're saying is back Villa midfield rather than Newcastle midfield.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. 4 fixtures. 4 fixtures. Everton in a relegation battle. Brighton can't get the ball they have. I believe the Saints don't have a great record against them either, if I'm correct. Let me check that.
Hey, I just don't know, you know.
Uh-huh.
Friday night, Victor's gonna come on my chat and he's gonna be like, Kwan, I still study, I think you can continue, you know.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You do that
I
right.
mean, honestly, I really continue moving though. The thing is,
Well,
like,
no, it's really and truly Coutinho or Willock, right? Which one you find with in those between now and game week 30, who go and score more points?
Just
so I tell you, way of
just
pure
do like last
sentiment.
time. Just do like last time, Vic, and fall asleep.
No. I that ain't happening again. I fall asleep that one time. I kept Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy ended up with 12 points, right?
Yeah,
blank.
that's true. That's true.
So I mean,
But
it just happened.
of a pure sentiment, boy, I might just go with luck.
Willock.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's just pure sentiment. I can't afford to bring in Coutinho without disrupting my team a lot now. That's the next thing. So I don't think I'm gonna break.
When you have Ramsey?
Yeah,
Nah,
Ramsey already.
Yeah, so
So
I
yeah,
don't think you need
yeah.
for Coutinho if you have
Well, it
The
had
next
this
thing
one
is too,
time.
right? Like but what I was gonna say Vic, before your thing there is just like increasing your coverage now, like more teams. That's another thing.
Yeah,
So
but you
it's a
see,
plus.
the more teams you have, is the more pressure you're catching game week 30.
True. But I mean, I feel like everybody gonna press. You have a free hits. You could just do that. Every week is a free hits
but
if you're good.
that free hits could work in game week 36 too, you know. When things
Sticky.
right.
What is our plan, eh?
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is it's at a time earlier this season where you want to tell me go for Rafinha and they can't tell me go for Phil Foden. And I went for Foden.
And Rafinha getting points.
The one time Rafinha scored more than 9 points whole season. You know? So
If it makes you feel better, I didn't own Rafinha that week, so
Just get Willock, my brother. Yeah, go get Willock.
Nah, I would say
I
though,
go for
honestly,
Willock
think
too.
think about it.
I
Think
go
about it.
Willock too.
Don't decide on it though. I tell you, the reason I go for Willock is just because last season we would just sing the praises of Willock, and I just love the memories now. So
But Vic,
yeah.
just let you know that I continue. Eh?
Hey,
So I gonna have both of them.
Brandon, we're not talking about premiums though. Willock is at no premium. Frasier's another option.
Yeah, okay.
Um, let me
Non-premium,
just pull
non-premium.
up all about FPL daggers.
Yeah, go and read it now. Jordan, you have
I'll
any
pull it
picks
up.
or any outside
I'll
picks
pull
for
it
this
up.
week?
For what?
Just any picks in general before we wrap up here that
So
you
you'll
feel we
see
had
them?
mentioned.
Not really. I don't know. I feel like this week I real confused.
Yeah, boy, same. It's pressure.
So
Oh
Like
yeah,
Gavin
all
Senior.
about FPL's thing
big up
here.
FPL dagger. FPL dagger FC.
Yeah, he have
So you can
Fraser
follow him up
way.
and thing. But
The carry vice captain now, Watkins. What is this?
Sorry.
Nah, he changing now.
but
Oh, 40.
Bednarek,
Yes.
I find is a real nice shout. Fraser as
Yeah.
well. But you see Bednarek? Bednarek on WordPros, I like that. I like
Before
that.
we talked about Leicester, we talked about probably getting them one of the midfielders and looking at Vardy because they have a game in Game Week 30, but Madison is probably the highlight out of those things as we talked about a lot earlier. But as they have no double this week, we're probably not gonna jump on the train just yet. But soon. And yeah, anything else to talk about really on the agenda? $100 on Daka. Oh, I read that. When Daka get benched for Vardy. Ruben Neves is a decent pick. You know. As I say, he's if Jimenez gets rotated, he is on Penza. And he always have the free kick potential. But if anybody have a question, type it quick.
But
I get them all 5 minutes. Yeah.
when you say non-premium, like what percent ownership you're looking at? Because
Brandon's play, I think they have his own set of rules where it's like 15%. They can't own more than something like that.
WordPros is only 9% owned right now.
Oh yeah, but obviously I talk about James though.
Yeah.
James
WordPros.
If he was James though, he would have been getting shouts player this season. I think. Man have more goal contributions than a lot of players this season. But yeah,
I find it so weird that he's still at Southampton, to be honest.
He gonna retire there. I feel people love him there too. He's a big player.
I saw a stat that says of currently active players in the Premier League, no one has more free kick goals than WordPros.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but Walker Peters is an injury concern, Brandon? Watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for us now. You guys seeing? Cool.
That should be it.
Jordan, thanks for coming on. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was insightful.
Thank you for having me.
We'll talk to the rest of the team, to see if we can make you a permanent fix, yeah?
Yeah, well, even if you come back, we always
look nice having you here.
Say no more.
And
right, nice.
thanks for bashing me about Harrison when you have this year. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, wait, she hide that one real good way because we was out there. She hide that one real good.
You're laughing at me, and she have DCL.
But at least you're on my bench.
Ooh, yeah, way. Yeah, Jordan, whenever you wanna pull through, Jordan, once we have the space and stuff, we can pull through, man, for sure.
Alright.
It's great having you. Thank you for coming out.
Of course.
Alright, thanks all the viewers too. Take care. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Good night,
Green
everyone.
arrows. Green arrows
all around, hopefully.
John, I gonna block you from the show, boy.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, guys.
Good night.
man.
Good night.